Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Oh, there we go. The stream is starting. Just have to watch the freaking annoying ads. Oh, a new buddy. Let's freaking go, man. There we go. All right, and we are in. Just very, very quick quality check as always. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this kbps. It's wonderful. This is what dreams are made of, man. Alrighty. So today is gonna be a pretty big section, to be fair. I wanna show you my daily grinding routine, and also I wanna show you how much ALS I actually already made. Now, keep in mind, I did sell everything that I had. So all of the Gladiator equipment that I had for maybe like 2-3 months on sale, yeah, everything sold. So I am a little bit rich. Today we'll be cleaning the warehouse just for a little bit. Hello, friends. Hello, Roland. And first I thought about doing it off camera, and I kinda started doing it, and then people from my guild were like, nah, bruv, just do it on the stream, you know, it's actually fun to see what you have in the warehouse. And it is fun. If you see this Crest of Life Epic Converter, I almost NPC'd this. This was sitting in my warehouse with a bunch of other like Crest of Life Epic Converters that are literally worthless. But this one wasn't. And I'm really glad that I checked the price, so that's gonna be a cool 100 mil. Let me just update the price, maybe it got cheaper. Yeah, it did get cheaper a little bit. Hopefully it sells. Okay, now look at my warehouse, bruv. Look at this. I don't even keep this amount of ALS in my inventory because for me it just looks ridiculous. So all of the days of freaking hardcore grinding, selling everything I get, boom, it paid off. I almost have, well, I have over 20 billion. I've never been this rich in this game ever in my life. Let Chenky's luck be with us. Hey man, good to see you here. You're so rich. That took a lot. That took a lot, to be fair. And to be fair, this event is not even about like slot extenders or like super rare items, not even the freaking Play Cabal rafts. No. Bikes are the true key to this event, bro. The amount of bikes I sold this event, it's crazy. I sell them for like 10 million each, but throughout one farming session I get like 10 bikes, if not more, you know? Well, probably a bit more than 10 even. So yeah, we will clean this warehouse just a little bit, have it nice and tidy, and after we do that, I want to show you my basically routine, the dungeons that I do. And how many dungeons do I do daily? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I have at least 8 dungeons that I try to do every single day, and that's not including the Palestra Inferna, which we will do as well. But first, yeah, let's get that warehouse out of the way, because the most annoying thing for me is when I do like Awakened IC1, Awakened IC2 or EOP, is the fact that my inventory fills up like crazy. Alright, so I need to get this sorted out. The first page is actually kinda clean already. I missed this craftsman's boots. I'll actually save them for later. Also, look at this, what I found. I totally forgot about this. Aloha! Ooh! Hello, long time no see, man. Long time no see. But yeah, now that they added the freaking Osmanum into like for the beginners, I don't think it's worth anything, to be fair. I don't think it's even worth to actually buy the seal for this in order to sell it. But yeah, I remember this is almost one of my first big items that I purchased. Remember when I first was a wizard, I was running a Mystic set. And I actually found these Master Osmindom gloves on the market and I bought them. I can't even remember like how much I paid them for, but I know now it's definitely gonna be a whole lot less. I finally can do Awakened IC1, it's a good change. Oh yes, that's a huge change, to be fair. The most profitable dungeon for me, without a doubt, during this event is EUP. I literally first do my Awakened IC1s, IC2s, and only then I do my EUP, because I kinda wanna keep it for like, you know, because I know I'm actually gonna drop something in EUP. The freaking slot extender highest that we dropped was in EUP. Yesterday I got a PV5 bike. I put it to collection, to be fair, but still. Ring of Luck or Critical Ring +4, I'm not sure which one, but one of these I actually dropped from EOP. Maybe even both of them, actually. So yeah, I've been quite fortunate that I dropped the rings. As you can see, I'm back with the Paladinium Apaulet. Yeah, I sold my Demonite Apaulet. I made like 700 mil profit. I bought it for 1.5 billion, then I saw the price was like 2.4 and I was like, yeah, you know what, let me just sell it because throughout this event I kinda wanna get the Dragonium one anyways, so yeah, might as well. Alrighty. Well, to be fair, it's not even that dirty anymore, you know? I took away a lot of these like superior core thingies, enchantment thingies or whatever, because I don't really use them. To be fair, I do not use them, so why should I keep them in my inventory, you know? And I want to put stuff like this in here, so I can basically save as much of these as possible. Like, look at this, 21 of this Mysterious Magic book. You know, that's gonna be like very, very nice loot opening. Also, we have these Crest of Sky Converters. I try not to open anything during the event. Well, sorry, when I'm not streaming, I try not to open anything. Then let's see, what else do I have? Bunch of these. Yesterday I got, I think, 1 or 2 of these. I always watch your videos on YouTube. Oh man, that's really nice. Hey Chevy, nice to see you. Also, props on going to Wizard. It's a very smart decision, man. Wizard is amazing. Okay, Mirrors of Observation, Silver Repair Kits. Silver Repair Kits, I have a ton of them. It would be nice to maybe arrange everything in the warehouse, so maybe Potion of Craftsman, all of them would be here, then here would be for Silver Repair Kits, and then, you know, mix and match a little bit. I wanna see how much of these boxes I have. Look at this, 30 of Essence Rune Box Gold. So I'm trying to reach 100 of them, and then we can make like a separate, well, basically a separate video, just opening 100 of these boxes. We could do 50 as well, but it kinda seems like a quitter move. You know what I mean? I already said 100 is the amount we're gonna do, so I think I can get 70 more by the end of the event. Does anyone know exactly when it actually finishes? Wait, can I actually sell this one? So this one was actually from the event, because it's not bind. Is it sellable? Hold up, let's check. Just out of sake of curiosity. It is. Faded Apaulet of Dead. Faded. But you cannot find it anywhere, right? I would actually buy them if they were cheap, because these little guys can give you a ton of Karma runes. Karma runes are crazy, crazy good. Okay, let's see. Copy Apaulets of Dead can go in here. As you can see, a couple bikes still left over. Also, a lot of wings. I don't even use my Force Wing Elixir right now. I either gonna use everything after the event or just maybe during the stream. I'm still not sure about it. Because basically I don't spend any else whatsoever. You know, I'm not even gonna buy like Force Essence to level up my wings now. because every single piece of owls, it has to be put on something useful. During this event, a lot of items got cheaper in the agent shop, so I really want to maximize this opportunity, you know, before the event finishes. January 26th? Oh, damn! Damn, son. I thought it's gonna last up until my birthday. January 15. Did not expect 26. So I have plenty of time, to be fair. I do have plenty of time. There we go. What's that costume? It comes with a purple aura around it. It doesn't come with a purple aura around it. It's this is like the Force Wings, actually. I can show you. Oh wait, yeah, it's the closets. This one. It's a wing costume that actually puts the purple aura around it. For example, if we search for like some more Force Wings, there's a white one and a red one as well, which I kind of want to get. I don't know. Tentacles, mischievous ghosts. It's very dangerous for me to actually go to this closet because I can very easily get carried away. Where are they, man? Oh, there we go. You see, this one is the purple one. Then you have the red one. During the preview, it doesn't look that good, but in-game it looks amazing. And there's also a white one. Now, this white one, I don't know. I think I can definitely make a costume with this one. And also, I kind of want to make something with the red one as well. As you can see, I have 3 costumes. Well, 3 costume sets laid out. So this is the first one. As you can see. Christmas staff, freaking deer head. Looks very majestic, and it comes with a huge freaking mount. Alright, then this one is basically, well, my second kinda set. I really like this purple staff, to be fair. Matches everything really well. And the mount matches it pretty nicely as well. And the third costume, I don't know where I got this from. I think I just bought some costumes for when I had a female character, and the male character just looks completely different. So it just kind of puts everything that I had, you know, together. I only bought the face costume, but it's actually looking pretty neat. I like what I did here. So 3 costumes, right? And 2 more that I can still have, like, full sets. I would really love if they added even more slots here, or maybe, like, even an opportunity to buy more slots. Like, I would definitely do it. If they let me buy, like, the 6 slots, 7 slots, man, I will do it 100%. I need to divine upgrade my armor, but stones are expensive. Divine upgrade. How much are divine stones right now? I haven't checked them in a while. 800k. I think the average used to be 700k, or maybe it was 800k. Maybe it didn't even get more expensive during the events. Chenki, are you the guild master of your guild? Yes, I am. I'm the guild master. We have guild manager leader, Quit. And Quit also hired another guild manager, which is Tomasino. He's been very, very new as a guild manager to us. So yeah, it costs 1,500 forge gems for 1 costume. I don't know. I really don't know. Wing costume. Okay, so this wing costume, yeah, it costs that. Or you can use 750 Cabal Cash, which I think Cabal Cash is always better to use than forge gems on your costumes. Forge gems, you only have a couple places where you really need them, like in war. Super useful to use forge gems, and on troglodytes. And also, like, if I'm boosting like newbies, I like to give like the oath of sacrifice or whatever for a couple forge gems. But anything else is a waste, in my opinion, of your forge gems, so you just use Cabal Cash. Right, that's the best way. Okay. So wait, are we done here? To be fair, there's not even that much cleaning. As soon as I cleared all of these core enhancement thingies, my inventory got a lot better. These Potion of Craftsmen, I still don't really realize what they do. but people have said that I'm gonna need them later on, so I've been saving every single one of these. I haven't been throwing them away, and I really hope that I'm gonna be using them in the future. It does not work on Chloe's craft, that I know for sure. And other craft systems I still haven't tried. So, yeah. Potion of enchantments. Hold up. We'll clean the inventory at the same time. There we go, extreme cores. I will do extreme upgrades after the event for sure, because that might cost quite a bit. I need to use my coupon, so we need to do some Palestra Infernas. Look at all of these force cores that I have. You can see that I've been farming like freaking crazy. Upgrade core stacks, like look at this. Over 2000 upgrade core highest. Not too much of upgrade core ultimates though. I think it's actually decently clean. I think these ones I'm just gonna sell. Like what does it even do? Armor, Demonite, plus 10 or higher, max success rate at 70%, removes the character binding status of armor, however, the item level will drop by 1 when failed. That last sentence really scares me, and I'm just kinda thinking, should I just get rid of these, or what? I'm at 650,000 combat power, but Lid is still most profitable dungeon. Yeah, it's crazy profitable during the event. To be fair, with your combat power, I think even more profitable would be... I'll show you these two dungeons. No, sorry, these two. Frozen Clue Awakened and Ever Heated Lava Stone Awakened. Because they take roughly just a little bit longer than map art, but they have much better chest at the end. So I don't do map art daily, but I do these daily. And at 650k you can easily do them as well, and really fast. I think under a minute. We can take all of these, see if they're worth anything. Because yeah, I already found 100 million just laying in my freaking warehouse, so I'm pretty happy. Maybe take this one as well. Not sure what it is. It's definitely used for collection. It could be worth something. Wow, I had 14 enchant safeguard ultimates in my warehouse. Look at that. Because during this event, look at this, I already have 29 of them. This is gonna be super good, because sooner or later I will want to upgrade my orbs. And these are gonna be coming in handy. Potion of Honor, more perfect cores. What the frick do I even do with this? Let's try to take all of these and sell them. More rune boxes, more AP. What do we have here? Nothing so much. Okay, I think we're ready. Let's just see, maybe there's some loot sitting. And my inventory right now, 3 million each. Oh wow, I'll take it. Okay, this one is crap, but we'll still sell it. And this one is even more crap. Holy moly. For some reason this didn't sell. 30 mil, come on. And where are the thingies? There we go. 400k, 100k, 750, 666. Okay, all of them are crap, so I'm just gonna sell them to an NPC. Now we need to check the last thingy, this one. 250k, come on. Okay. Yeah, you're getting sold. Yes, I'm doing these ADX, but nothing good drops. Yeah, sometimes on some days I'm super lucky. Yesterday I farmed a ton. Absolute ton, and I didn't get anything. Well, I got a PV5 bike, that was the best drop. But yeah, I did a lot of dungeons for it. Yeah, I think we are ready. Still not sure what to do with these Minesta Amber Charms. Do I sell them? Can I maybe extract? I can extract them. Okay. Minesta's Diamond Charm. Is that worth anything? Probably very cheap. Diamond Charm. Yeah. I mean, still 1 mil each. Not even that bad. The +6 I don't wanna craft. I have +6 myself. Oh no, I actually have +7 myself. That's why it's so good. I dropped this one during the events and it boosted my combat power by quite a lot. I know that I can build a much better Orphidia amulet as well, but I think I will do that after the event as well. Not to use any money unnecessarily. Okay. Sort it out. Okay, wow, look at this. 4 clean inventory tabs. Yeah, that's more than good enough. Okay, the GM's buff. Go to cash shop. We do have our daily reward. Exchange these bracelets for better ones. Put all of my Cabal rings. And what else? What else? I should have earrings as well. There we go. Okay, now I'm fully set up. Oh no, I'm not fully set up. Hold up. Still one more thing I need to do, and it's to get these little thingies. I get them for 10 hours. It's just so much easier, to be fair. There we go. Not Orphidia, you need Gaia. Yeah. That's what I will do. I will upgrade it, but just not now, you know? Now it's all about the farm and nothing else. By the way, can we appreciate how good this guild is doing? Look at this, man. We're almost filling to the brim already. Which is crazy. There we go. Another member into the guilds. And let's also use our coupons before they expire. There we go. Sorry for the coughing. I don't know why, but pressed. I was feeling really good. We had a huge storm at the night, and maybe it was really cold in my house. I don't know, because I woke up with like a sore throat. But now I'm feeling much better, to be fair. Sup, Chenky? Hello. I hope you're ready for like a pretty big grind session. I did have a massive breakfast, so I'm all set up. I thought about getting an energy drink as well, but if worse comes to worse, I'll just make a coffee or something. Hold up, let me switch to my BM. Oh. But yeah, this is by far the best part of the events. Like this dungeon, of letting people freaking complete Palestra Inferna, one-shotting everything, it's incredible, man. You get around 4,000 elixirs just from one run. That's a lot of resurrections right there. With literally like 0 effort, you know what I mean? Let me increase the brightness a little bit. How was Christmas, Chenky? Oh, it was amazing. To be fair, it's only now about to finish, because I went to my grandparents for holidays, and after I did that, my parents came over for holidays as well. So they literally just left like 20 minutes ago. So the Christmas is only now officially over for me. I'll need to take off the tree maybe. But yeah, how is your guys' Christmases? Chenky, can I see your Karma rune and what to prioritize? I'm a wizard as well. Okay. So I just started doing my Karma rune, so this is actually a perfect time for it. So me personally, as you can see, I prioritized all of the attack stats first. So alt skill lamp, PvE final damage up, penetration, critical damage, ignore damage reduction, and I got them all at level 1 first, and only later on I'm actually gonna plus them. So first I just go for whatever PvE, and it gives attack stats. You know? Once I max all of the attack stats, if I have time, then I'll add some defensive armor runes as well, but I always prioritize freaking attack over defense in this game. It's so much better. Because that's just my farming style, you know what I mean? I want to do like a lot of dungeons, but I do the dungeons that I can do quick. So I don't do like big dungeons or nothing like that. Oh, there we go, an extra 30 mil has come up. Very nice. How nervous were you not being able to play event during Christmas? I'm not nervous at all, to be fair. Because I knew I always leave home for holidays, for Christmas. And I always go to the grandparents, so I knew it was coming, you know, and it was a really good time. But knowing that, I actually farmed a ton before Christmas. So just when event started in the first couple of days, man, I farmed like crazy. To be fair, I'm still farming like crazy, you know, every single day. Just that I missed like 3 days, 2-3 days of farming. It doesn't really bother me too much, because we still have like a lot of time left. If this event was like only for a week or so, yes, that would be a little bit you know? Because then you're there at like a Christmas party and all you can think about is Cabal. That everyone else is freaking progressing their characters at a rapid speed, except for you. I'm a 4 shielder, I prefer defense. Well, yeah, as a 4 shielder, you're quite unkillable, to be fair. If like a 4 shielder picks on me at war, I just run. That's what I like about the wizard. If things get heated, I can pretty much escape from anyone, apart from other wizards. I do low dungeons too. Currently 850,000 combat power. Yeah, that's a lot. Also, I want to check one thing as well. I had a really interesting message sent to me this morning, and it was from Gargoma. New equipment. Oh, he switched to Blader. He was a wizard before, and he sent me a message of him being with the Sigmetal set and having 1.5 million combat power, and I was like, wait, what? How is that even possible? But to be fair, I think it is possible, because if he has so much combat power with pretty shit gear, it means he's done his collection very, very well. Yeah. Damn, I was watching yesterday's video, which is the last stream, which I've already watched, like, live, so I got bored and refreshed, and now you are live. Is this Christmas, or how am I this lucky? Yeah, yesterday I still had family over, so I didn't really feel comfortable, you know, making a video or what's not. So I used the stream, I cut out all of the silences. You know, this rarely happens, but it happens because I didn't expect my parents to visit right after the Christmas. So I only had videos prepared up until the second Christmas day. But, you know, I'm glad that I still managed to scrap something, you know, some kind of content. But yeah, normally I don't like to do it. I know that it still gets, like, views, but I kinda like to keep my streams separate from my videos and just film every single video separately. I think it's just a little bit better quality. And also, like, I am learning Adobe Premiere, so a little bit of editing. And so I can start making, like, a little bit bigger videos, you know? The ones that require a lot of editing, but I think it's gonna be really, really beneficial for the whole Cabal community, you know? And for me as well, if I stop being so lazy. Hey yo, ooh, Slazai, hello, hello. Good to see you in the stream, man. By the way, did yesterday anyone got anything good from the Christmas events? They were literally dropping slot extender ultimates on the floor, like I couldn't believe it. And I was a little bit sad that I couldn't stream it, because damn son, like we had like freaking 500 people just in one place of the map. Like the whole Cabal was super laggy. Ugh. Man, the sore throat. I already took my coffee and my tea. I don't know what else I can do. Just hope for the best and that the sore throat goes away before the New Year's. Still smoking vape? Yeah, I bought a vape because I quit everything else. All of the devil's lettuce and stuff like that. I think I've been 4 or 5 days completely sober. And man, I'm telling you, man, it's a completely different life. So what I did allow myself is the vape, you know? Because I remember I quit the vape and then I started just smoking cigarettes. And then I was like, nah, I need to quit cigarettes. And then I was just smoking way too much of the devil's lettuce, which I have been for the past 9 years, to be fair, almost every single day. So it's nice. 5 days clean. You know, it's something. Could be a Christmas miracle even. Who knows? Hey bro, good luck for RNG. Yeah man, I really hope so, to be fair. Yesterday was a little bit crap in terms of drops, so maybe today is gonna pick up a little bit more. Extended my QT already? I didn't. I had slot extender highest drop, right? So theoretically I could have done it. But the thing is, that slot extender that I dropped was not from the event, it was from EOP itself. So it wasn't account bind. And I thought, you know what, since it's not account bind, even though the price is a little bit lower now, I think it's still worth to sell. So I sold it. But if I drop an account bind one, I'm definitely extending this bike. Because yeah, now since the event is popped up, we can get like Dragonium, Apollets, and freaking Rings of Luck +5. And this is my biggest aim. So these are the 3 items that I'm hardcore aiming for. And we'll see, like, I'm saving all these alts just in case I don't drop any rings or Dragonium Apollets myself. Maybe at like the last few days, I can just dump all of that alts, buy as many Christmas Play Cabal rafts as possible, and just get it from the shop. Because as you can see, I already have this calculated. The reason I keep 15 million in my warehouse and I don't touch it, if I were to buy this, look at this. Not including the Play Cabal rafts, this would cost 5 billion. And these two would cost 5 billion each as well. So 15 billion. Just to buy the items themselves. And I'm still missing 30 Play Cabal rafts. Which is a lot. Well, 28. And I don't know, Play Cabal rafts has not been dropping for me at all. I actually had better luck of just dropping +4 gear. You know, which is crazy. So I'm kind of hoping that maybe I can drop it myself. That would be ideal. Because if I do drop these 3 items myself, do you imagine how OP I will be? Because I will still have over 20 billion ALs left over. And will invest it into extreme upgrades and stuff like that. Because I do have a lot of cores. And a lot of these like unique pockets, as you can see. There's some other extreme cores. Extreme core. Oh, this one. Yeah, this one gives from level 6 to level 10. And sometimes level 12 can be obtained as well. So I should get a few of them from this one as well. I'm only planning to use Extreme Core level 10s to get everything from Extreme Upgrade 3 to Extreme Upgrade 4. And I think it's gonna be a massive boost to my combat power. Or will you go on QV7? That's still unknown. It depends on what kind of scrolls I get, and if I drop a QV7 myself, I mean maybe. If I were to do it, because I didn't even think about it, this would be the best time ever, because the QV7 has to be much cheaper than it usually is, right? 1 billion only, holy moly. I mean, maybe I would even go for it. But then I would need Slot Extender Ultimate for it. And that's pretty much all of my alts. Maybe if I drop a Slot Extender Ultimate that's account bind, then I would definitely go for a QV7. Absolutely, for sure, for sure. Beauty Killer. Chenky, today I've got my first Slot Extender high after years. Hey man, that's really nice. I mean, to be fair, Slot Extender highs is not even like that's anymore, because I don't know, I had good luck with Slot Extender highs. I dropped like 4 of them. All of them were from the events. All of them were account bind, so I just put them into the collection. But yeah, you can see the price has dropped by triple. It used to be over 300 mil, now it's 130. But it's still nice. Every single time you drop something like this, you still feel very, very nice, you know? I know, but drop was fire, yeah. Yeah, I know that feeling, man. Buy Strepsil for Sword Trove. Yeah, I would need to. I should have done it before, to be fair. Because it's like super freaking windy outside, and I don't even want to leave the house today. Devil Circle. Yeah, it used to be. It used to be. As long as you escape the circle, you're fine, right? Because the first 9 years of like smoking it every single day, it was fun, I'm not gonna lie, but I think I already had my high moments. And, you know, now it's just downhill from there. You know, you're never gonna get as high as you used to be. It's never gonna feel as good as it used to be, so why even do it? You know, every single time it just gets a little bit worse. And I'm already happy because the first like 3 days were absolutely the hardest, and now it's kind of chill. You know, now you just... Since all of my friends do it, and they're gonna do it for the rest of their lives most likely, once I go to parties, this is gonna be the true challenge, not to slip up, you know? So this is why Chenky don't show his in-game chats. No, I do show it, I do show it. So yeah, be careful. Because I don't know, the guild is kinda... like, I don't feel like I even need to censorship my guild. You know, we're kinda well behaved here, so... And I think it's much more fun for the viewers to just, you know, when I'm farming, you can just see like a bunch of like other chats going on and stuff like that. I think it increases the viewing experience by quite a lot. So I like to keep it. Let me just put these real quick before we start the farm. Where's my 1 million Force Wing potions? I like to keep them in just one place so I can just see the numbers go up and up and up. We'll do all of the wing dungeons today as well, I think. Something like this. Wait, seriously? No, I cannot not have 1 million Force Wing potions. I have to have them somewhere. It doesn't matter, to be fair. We can start the grind, eh? So for the very first dungeon, I'm thinking IC1, just because it's super quick, it's kinda easy peasy lemon squeezy. Then we'll do IC2, which is a dungeon that I don't really like, to be fair, but I do it because it's still very quick and very good. And then we'll move on to EOP, which is my absolute favorite dungeon. I don't know what's with the drops, but EOP has been dropping like crazy. It seems like it's literally the best freaking dungeon of the whole game, you know? I remember times when Slot Extender was like 400 mil. Damn, that's a crazy amount, to be fair. Man, this vape is tasty. Hey Chenky, do you know a way to level up your pets, or the dummy is the only way? I mean, pet you just basically level up just by playing the game. You know what I mean? But I think buying level 30 pets is actually like a good deal. Let's see, pets. Yeah, look at the 700 mil. I mean, it's... I think it used to cost, but I might be mistaken, like 350 mil for a level 30 pet. But even at this price, it may be worth it. Because look at this. If you look in my warehouse, there is a story behind it. I do have a Garly that's level 13. So first I started leveling my own pets. And after a while I was just like, you know what? It just makes sense to buy level 30 pet. Just to unlock every single slot and just start gambling. Is Awakened IC1 and 2 worth it? Absolutely. During the event, 100%. It's hard to imagine a dungeon that's more worth it than IC1 and IC2. And the main reason for it, if we go to the Xmas dungeon run, there we go. All of them are actually a part of tier 4 rewards. You can see. And literally it takes like a minute and a bit if you're high combat power to clear them. Even if you're not that high combat power, what, you're gonna take like 2 minutes to clear it? It's insanely profitable dungeon. I haven't done a single ultimate tier dungeon. Wait, maybe they changed it. Maybe there's no more ultimate tier. Look at this, I cannot even see it. There used to be an ultimate tier. And it was like... maybe they did add it. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just a little bug. Because like the new dungeon has to be in a higher tier than all of these, I think. There are pet XP potions at Baldus if you're in a hurry. I've never even knew about it, to be fair. That's nice. Oh, let's use all of these, right, to clean up the inventory a little bit. Yeah, I should have a nice amount of... yeah, look at this, 4,000 myth points. We can actually gamble just a little bit on the myth. Just a little. Man, doing this is just so much fun. Look at this, 122 resurrections. That's just crazy. I wonder what's like, is there a limit to resurrections that you can do? Probably not, right? Because if there's no limit, maybe like every single 100 resurrections, you keep gaining more combat power. If that's were true, that would be like super crazy good. Because yeah, you basically want to get your hands on as many Palestra Infernas as humanly possible. There is no limit, I think. That's good. That's very, very good. My kind of myth is already looking like really decent, to be fair. 16,000. The next milestone is 16.5. And I don't know, like usually it is a little bit stressful of trying to get these slots. We can hope for this one. Let's do it. This one costs 50 myth points, which is the most expensive slot out there. And if we get like a crit damage here, it's gonna be next level. Normal damage up. There we go, crit damage, but it's 1 out of 5. Just give me like 2 out of 5, 3 out of 5, and I'll be very, very happy. I usually just don't go by the stats, I just go by the holy power for now. But yeah, there's a ton of combat power that you can gain from here. Look at this, 356 holy power, holy moly. Okay, for now we're gonna keep it, just for now, it's a lot of holy power. Let's try work on this one. PvE penetration, but then again, 1 out of 5. Just 2, 3 out of 5. Okay, 2 out of 5. That's already something. Oh, my cat is... It's super windy outside and my cat is like stressing out. Let me let him in. Yeah, now I also bought a webcam. Alright, and we will be streaming with a webcam sooner or later. I just need to set a few more things up. Because you know, when making shorts, I would like to have my face at the bottom and then the content at the top. It's gonna be quick. I think maybe for the next stream already we can start it. Because people really want to see my cats, man. And I don't blame them, man. That's a good kitty right there that I have. It takes a pet, no problem at all. All skill amp, 280 holy power. Holy moly. Okay, maybe we keep this one just for now. And we can work on this PvE damage reduction. Here I think ignore penetration would be the best one. 240 holy power, it was before. So we can see if I can get a little bit more here. 240 again. 240 again. Just once I would like, you know, for it to hit big. 230 PvP ignore penetration, 2 out of 5. Give me 3 out of 5 and I'll take it. Because yeah, these slots can hit crazy, you know? If you get the best possible stats at the highest rank, oh, you will be laughing. 240 again. 260, but it's HP though. Because my reasoning is, first I focus on holy power. Oh my god, I already used all of my myth points. Yeah, these ones are not a joke, they take a lot of myth points. Is it easy to plus 15 on RV3 bike? Yeah, it shouldn't be hard at all, to be fair. How do you reset it so fast? What do you press? Oh, spacebar. Yeah, that's the faster way. I basically keep pressing spacebar and my eyes are on the holy power. If it's gonna be a good stat, the holy power is gonna reflect it. So I don't even look at the stats, the values, or the level. I only look at the holy power. How? Sorry, I muted Cabal. Oh yeah, no worries. I mean, it's really easy. I think I have an RV3 somewhere. I think I should have. Yeah, there we go. We have an RV3. What you're gonna need for RV3 is upgrade core highest. So you right click on your upgrade core highest, you put your bike in here. Oh, it's actually upgrade core highs. And just press item enchant, and that's literally it. I'm not gonna do it because I don't need it. You know, I don't want to waste my cores, but yeah, just keep pressing this. And I think at like plus 11, plus 12 is when you actually need safeguards. Safeguards is basically like a condom for your item. It's basically gonna protect it, you know, so it doesn't break, it doesn't fall behind or anything like that. So after plus 11, plus 12, start using safeguards as well. Yeah. Let's freaking get this show on the road. So 30 on these. What safeguards can I use for it? I think I have them in my inventory as well. Hold up. There we go. Enchant safeguard highs. So if you're playing safeguards like on the wall. These safeguards, you can buy them for DP. But to be fair, now we have an event where all you need to do is clear dungeons. If you clear dungeons, you always have a chance of just dropping them from the dungeon's last boss itself. And it's just basically gonna, later it's gonna give you an option to use them. It's impossible to miss it, don't worry. So all you need to do is just gather some of them, and then you can easily upgrade your bike. It's easier if you use dupe items. Yeah, that is also true, but it's a little bit more advanced technique, you know? Even without it, you can easily do it. If you're planning to fill that RV3, put slots on it before upgrade, because putting slots in there could potentially break your RV3. Really? Is that true? I mean, no, I'm actually not upgrading it. I'm just showing it for a person who didn't know how to do it. But yeah, I think maybe at one point I might extract them, because I do have one gamble thingy that I could gamble. I have one bike part level 5. And I think to actually craft a chest where you can like gamble some really good slots, you need like material core bike, which you actually get from extracting these, as you can see. But yeah, for now I've just been selling them and making my L's, because that's what I care most about right now. Yep, it happened to my PB5. It broke while using slot extenders. Oh my days, that's just nasty. That's just nasty right there, man. Okay, so I need to farm more things. Yeah, that's pretty much the answer to everything in Cabal. Just farm more. What equipment you have so far? Pretty good. All of this equipment I already had before the event. I'm really happy because I think my combat power is perfect to take maximum effect of this event. So I'm having Paladinium Crystal and an Orb, both of them 3-slotted, as you can see. Everything of my gear is Extreme Upgrade level 3 and Divine 15 out of 15. So on my set itself, I'm not planning to work at all. Maybe get this Archidon of Hands to plus 20. And that's pretty much it. First, I just want to get my rings, my Apaulet. If I do get that during the events, happy freaking days. Use all of the rest of my money for extreme upgrades. And who knows, if I actually get like super lucky and drop some upgrade core ultimates, I might think about switching out my orbs. Either for Demonite or maybe even Dragonium, I don't know, because Dragonium and Demonite both are gonna require upgrade core ultimate. So if you already have an upgrade core ultimate, maybe it's better to actually go for Dragonium. I don't know, but I could be jumping like way over my head with this. Or maybe not. You know, we'll see. Because I do have quite a lot of like enchant safeguard ultimates, and I can actually build an ultimate grade orbs already. I just need to get the orb itself. Hold up, let me just take a quick bathroom break before we start the runs. Because once we start it, man, it's gonna be intense. Just 30 seconds. Alrighty, I'm back. My stomach is a little bit queasy as well. I had pancakes for breakfast and soup that I made 2 days ago. And I forgot to refrigerate the soup, so that might be the cause, but I always pride myself that I have a really like good stomach. You know, it takes care of business no problem. But when I was at Christmas, I saw the most crazy thing. So basically, after like on the first Christmas day, I woke up and I wanted to make some coffee at my grandparents' house. I made the coffee and I'm like, oh, there's some milk, happy days. I poured the milk and I'm like, bruh, this is chunky milk. This is not good. I smelt it and it was terrible. And I was like, Grandma, why do you have this in the fridge? And she was like, took like 3 good gulps. And she was like, you know, it's a little bit sour, but it's still good. It's still good. And she just put it back in the fridge, like, no problem at all. And I was like, damn, son. That's some next level. Took it like it's no problem at all, man. Christmas Wrath just dropped while watching you farm. Man, I didn't even start farming. I need to get a move on it. What channel were you in that you dropped the Christmas Wrath? Because to be fair, out of all of this farm, I only dropped one for myself. I had to buy the rest. And it's just crazy, man. Like, I get good drops, but not many play Cabal Wraths, weirdly enough. So at this point, I'm just thinking that it might be easier just to drop the Apollets and the +5 rings myself. And then, if that happens, I could sell all of the play Cabal Wraths, and then I would be so rich. I only need 3 freaking drops. 3 super rare drops. And that's it, man. I'm celebrating. If I get all of my 3 drops by myself, without buying it, I will celebrate. Maybe with some beer. Or maybe make like a freaking special dish or something like that. On channel 23. Okay, if I don't get anything on my usual channel, we will switch to 23. Your granny is a beast. Yeah, man, people that live in the village, they are hardcore. You know what I mean? Not like... I mean, I kinda live in a village as well, but I live like 20 kilometers from the city. That is not really a village, you know? And I'm not that tough. I ain't that tough, man. I wish to be that tough. I would save a lot of money, man. Because usually, like, I buy like 3 liters of milk and then I forget about it. Or maybe I just use it only for coffee, but I'm supposed to make like morning breakfast with it. You know, like morning pebbles with the freaking milk. How is it called? You know, Special K, Captain Crunch. How do they call it? But yeah, and usually my milk expires, so I just give it to the dogs. The dogs take it, no problem. They prefer expired milk than the fresh one, actually. Since I started 5 days ago, I'm farming non-stop. Hey, bruv, you joined the freaking game at the... Ooh! Extreme Core level 12 already, nice. But yeah, maybe on the last few days of the events, I will create a new character and I will just show you like how good this event is for new players. You literally get this Palestra Inferno every single day. And even at level 1, you can already do it. And it's gonna be crazy. I think with just one of these dungeons, you can actually get level 200 immediately. Then overload 100 immediately and jump to myth levels. Like, man, I was thinking of bringing back the Iron Man challenge, and I just wonder, would it be cheating if I started the Iron Man challenge on this event? Because literally one day of this event, and I would set my Iron Man challenge to the next level. Maybe it wouldn't be cheating, because Iron Man is basically where I have to delete my character if I die, and there's like certain rules that I have to follow, so... you know, there's pretty much nothing permanent if we're doing this challenge. And if I could get one day of this event on Iron Man, I think it would be much more pleasurable for me to actually even complete the challenge, you know? I'm doing this dungeon in 4 minutes. Yeah, that's still good, to be fair. That is still good. For the highest tier of drops, bruv, that's good. For me, it takes like a minute and a bit. That's why I absolutely love the Wizard. And not only that, even the Awaken DX dungeons, since there are not much fighting and just more traveling around, Wizard is super good. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I will ever switch from Wizard ever again. Force Gunner is kinda nice, cause he can fly with his BM3, but still, you know, BM2 is eh. While Wizard can freaking just dash through the place all of the time. Is it good if I finish this dungeon in 90 to 110 seconds with 660 combat power? Ooh, Extreme Core Pocket Uniques. Man, streaming is actually paying off. If you finish this dungeon in... Yeah, that's really good, to be fair. That's really good. I actually thought that recommended combat power for this was 800,000, not 600k. But yeah, man, this is like the best dungeon for you to do at this combat power. You won't find anything better than this, so I would recommend doing at least 30 runs of this per day, like, religiously. You know what I mean? Made my sub-character to myth level using the leveling guide you made. Made it to 200 in around an hour, plus the events. Yeah, you see, that leveling guide is actually really good. But now, during this event, like, I think... You know, I would just create a new character at level 1, I would already jump into Palestra Inferna. And I think you can clear it, still, even at level 1. So... That's instantly freaking myth level. Force Archer's AoE is pretty insane, not gonna lie. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Force Archer, Force Gunner, and Wizard, they pretty much have the best AoEs in the game. I think Force Archer has the longest range in the game. Wizard has actually the best AoE effect in the game. Or maybe not, maybe Force Gunner has a better one in his BM3. Because I think Force Gunner can actually hit every single monster in last stage of Eka at once. So if I was Force Gunner, I would definitely farm Eka constantly. You know, I'm a wizard also, so yeah, it's good, it's good. Wizard is where you wanna be and play Cabal, man. It just feels OP. It's called a Glass Cannon class, because it has much lower defense, like, for example, Force Archer or Force Gunner, but the blink makes up for it, man. I would rather be overpowered for my dungeons and just do them quick, rather than do dungeons that are actually of my combat power, you know? Force Archer and Wizard are the two classes I might play non-stop. Yeah, I mean, if I was a Force Archer, no problem at all. I think I would keep it, but maybe I would be just a tad bit jealous of the blink. Although Force Archer has a quick move, or whatever it's called, where you can basically move very, very quick for a certain amount of time. Yeah, and defense on those places don't matter by that time. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look at this. I'm at 1.1 million combat power, and I'm doing a dungeon that's 600,000 combat power recommended. And I'm having a blast, man. And because I was thinking, even if I'm gonna do like super late game dungeons, I'm most likely gonna do them with someone. You know what I mean? Not solo. Because I don't think you can even solo Purifier or, you know, like these hardest dungeons of the game. So I think Wizard is set up perfectly. Because yeah, if you're like at 1.6 million combat power, you would maybe even prefer DM over Wizard. Ooh, oh shit, damn. Hold up, +7. Oh, it's actually exactly same as mine. What if I extract this one? Does it have... No, it still gives me the same stuff. Is there any way I could take away the account bind from this one? Because +7 I don't want to extract, you know? I'd rather extract +6, +5s, and stuff like that. Can I enter Palestra Inferno level 1? I think you can. I think you can. Oh, look at this. Wait, keep it chunky. You can craft 2 different types for 1 tradable. Good, good. Man, stream... Okay, I'm gonna actually stay on channel 2. I feel like it's lucky enough for me today. Because yesterday I did like, what, like 200 plus dungeon runs? And I didn't get anything nearly as good as I'm getting today. Buy not sell your non-bind one. No, this one is bind as well, as you can see. Both of them are buying this one and this one. No, wait. This one, yeah. Both of them are buying. The unbind one is +5. So it's not +7. It's not gonna... Probably I'm gonna sell it, but... Yeah, you know, maybe wait after the event for stuff like that. Because it's definitely gonna be way more expensive after the event. Craft need one +5 and +7. Oh, so that's actually good. So maybe, yeah, it's good that I'm not selling anything, to be fair, of that matter. Because, yeah, if I can take away the account buy-ins and just put it on the agent market, I think it's gonna be worth a lot of money. You can't, you need level 200 for Palestra. Oh, really? Damn. I still, though, level 200 shouldn't be too hard. Damn, man, I really need that Strepsil. Just get the Amber +5 charm and try to combine the charms on Chloe. We maybe should do it on the stream, because I've never done this before. So I might need just a little bit of guidance when doing it for the very first time. But then I'm glad I can actually make use of that drop. Is there a +8 one of these, or is +7 the max? There we go, Astral Bicard Blue. I will always take it. That's the easiest 10 million that you can get. Oh man, the freaking holiday periods. We'll have New Year's in like 3 days. This is gonna be really good. Although this New Year's, I'm not even gonna party that hard. I'm actually gonna stay sober for the New Year's because I'm planning to drive back home. We'll have a party in my friend's house. He lives like 15 kilometers away, or maybe a little bit more by car. And I don't think I'm gonna stay the night. I think I would actually prefer to just go back home and sleep in my own bed. Because I spent 2 nights at my grandma's house. And you know when you spend like a lot of time not in your bed, and you finally get to sleep in your bed, it's just like next level feeling. And I want the same for the New Year's, man. I don't want to wake up the next morning hungover as shit. I like last New Year's. Damn, that whip, nice. Best feeling, yeah. Ooh, Faded Blue Jewel. There we go. We'll take it. Easy 40 million. Always nice to see. EUP actually drops Violet Jewels, which gives 60 million instead of 40. Minestra Purple Amber Charm. Wait, this one looks like a little bit better than mine. We'll see, man. I just really want to get my items that I'm looking forward to. Because as soon as I get it, I can actually start spending my ALs. And I know there's so much things that I need to spend ALs during the event. Extreme Core level 10, very nice. That's gonna be useful. They imagine just jump. Ooh, Camouflage! Hello, hello! I was a little bit scared, man. I started the stream and Camouflage ain't there, you know? Happy holidays, Shanky. Don't forget to make a drop compilation video after the events. I think we could make something like that. I think we could. Although that means that I would have to sit hours upon hours of footage you know, looking at every single run and see what I got. But I don't know, it would be nice though. I remember I used to watch those drop compilations myself. I think there was one Force Blader guy that used to make a ton of these drop compilations. Wow, Extreme Core level 12, are we serious about this? Almost every single drop from this dungeon is like a really good drop. Because don't be mistaken, Extreme Core level 12, they don't drop out of the sky like they're dropping now. It's actually quite a rare Extreme Core. I think it's the best Extreme Core that you can actually get in the game. You're still gonna need a bunch of them, but level 12 Extreme Cores, I think I will strictly save up until the end. Maybe for EU7, EU6, if I can actually get to that point. Anything before that, I will try to use Extreme 10s or 11s. Kami did. Yeah, there we go. That's the guy. That is the guy. And yeah, to be fair, those drop compilations, they are actually very fun to watch. Oh crap, I should not have cancelled my BM2 there. Yeah, it's okay. I'm strong enough. Also, it's kind of nice in wars, because I already started doing damage to other players in the wars. So what I do, I don't hunt Capellas at all. Hey, big fan, can I join your guild? Abso-freaking-lutely, man. Absolutely. Wait, did I invite him? Make request to Milky Way, I will approve. There we go. But yeah, what I do in the freaking wars, I just kind of sit with my Procan group, and there's always this one strong Capella that just comes in and tries to kill all the newbies. So if I see them, I usually cannot destroy them myself, but at least I can distract them. If I start hitting them, they cannot hit the newbies because I actually do some damage to them, so they need to focus me. And basically, as soon as they focus me... Crap, inventory is full. I just fight until like the very last of my health and then I run away. And I know in that time everyone can actually just get their points and what's not. And that's why I really want to be strong, because just to protect the new people from the predators. Crap. Too much items. Let's sell a couple of these. Just so I can extract everything. Much better. I need high safeguards and boosters. I hope I drop a lot of them to upgrade my Sigmetal. Yeah, you definitely should. You definitely should, because they are dropping, right, during this event. I think if you do Awaken DX dungeons, they drop a lot of those epic boosters. When I do the highest tier dungeons, I actually don't even get those boosters at all. But whenever I do Awaken, like Lava Hellfire or Catacomb Frost, yeah, I do get it. Love you since 2023. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, what a nice message, man. But yeah, guys, a lot of people saying like rich and whatnot, that you're so happy to be rich. You cannot imagine the amount of willpower it takes not to freaking spend 20 billions of owls. Maybe I should put this 5 billion in the warehouse as well, because whenever I look at the high stack of owls like that, I just want to buy something, you know? And I know that I have to contain myself. I really want to play this event smart, because this is an event of like really, really good. Gaia Amulet, full amp or full critical damage? I don't even know, man. Maybe critical damage sounds a little bit better. But we'll see. I still haven't built my amulet. I will try to craft it myself and see if I can get lucky. Or maybe if they become super cheap during the event, But the highest tier of amulets, they are not cheap at all. They cost like 5 billion plus. And I'm just not ready to spend that kind of amount of money, you know? Will there be New Year's events? Hope they extend it. Well, the Christmas event is gonna last up until January 26th, so that's like way beyond the freaking New Year's, which is much longer than I initially expected. If I've got Shenki's 20 bill, I'll be buying more costumes. Yeah, more costumes is also on the horizon as well. I just tried to contain myself for now. You know, just let me get my 3 drops that I really want, and then I can relax. Then I can start getting some costumes for myself, some karma runes, and all of these like bunch of other stuff that could increase my combat power, you know, so much. But first, you know, we need to focus on these items. Because if I don't get them during this event, it's gonna be really incredibly hard actually to drop them. Or I'll have to basically spend all of the 20 billion just for one of those items, you know? And I don't think that would feel good. I would rather be a little bit weaker but have 20 billion in the bank. It just makes the game more enjoyable, you know? I thought it's December only, nice. Yeah, man, I kind of expected it to be like 1 week after the New Year's. I did not expect it to be basically throughout the whole January. Basically, this event is actually gonna be longer than a month. That's crazy for an event this good. I can't believe like how Play Cabal is spoiling the players. Even the Christmas event that they did. Me personally, I didn't get anything too much good. I did manage to snag one bike part level 5 during that chaos, but there was one person who got slot extender highest, then there was 2 newbies who actually got the slot extender ultimates. You know? Then a bunch of players got rafts as well, and there was like raffles and whatnot, and man, there was plenty of good stuff. I participated in it a little bit, but I kinda quit through mid the events. Because I was only interested in the slot extenders, to be fair. Rafts would be nice, but I thought, you know what, let someone else have it. You know what I mean? I'll just farm mine. Let's see now. All skill amp high with 4% max crit rate is 13 billion in agent shop. Yeah, that's crazy amount. That's a crazy amount right there. I don't want to spend 13 billion in one go. You know what I mean? I think it would hurt me more than make me happy. Yeah, all of this, most of the money actually came from selling everything that I had of high value in the agent shop. I did make like bigger and bigger discounts on the gladiator gear because I thought, you know what, I'd rather sell it much cheaper, but I really want to sell it now while this event is live, you know? Noob's luck always shine. Yeah, but it's kind of best, you know, because other people don't even feel bad when a newbie gets such a good item. Where if someone OP would get it, people would be like, ah, you lucky, but you know, with a scent of resentment and what's not. When a new player gets it, you're just kind of happy for them. You know what I mean? At one point. Hi bro, can you check my gear and let me know what I should prioritize? I actually like this. I had this idea of maybe if like people start sending the... Or basically, you know, maybe if they're like in the buddy list and they just type in their name and say, you know what, can you just watch my gear on stream? I would love that. Either on stream or just make a video of just evaluating other people's gear. You know, I think that would be really, really fun, to be fair. Oh, you're the nullifier. Alright. What do you have, though? Okay, this needs to be changed into Osminum for sure. The Osminum that you can get with dungeon fragments, right? RV3 bike, that's nice. And sorry for all this coughing, I cannot help it. On videos I can cut it out, but it's much more enjoyable to do the stream right now. You know what I mean? And once I set up the webcam, I think it's gonna be even more enjoyable as well. Paladinium suit. Now the thing about the Paladinium items, right? I think they were like useful to buy before, but now after I made those videos, Cabal has implemented the Osmanum gear for the beginners, for the dungeon fragments, and I think it's much better to actually go for that. Because that you can fully buy the dungeon fragments, which means all of your alls can be saved and used for accessories. Wow, this guy has good accessories already. Arcane of Chaos plus 16, 15 Guardian, Talisman plus 10, really good. See, wow, you already got really good effectors. Holy moly, where did you get these effectors from? Because normally new people don't focus on effectors. Your effectors is actually better than mine. Look at my ones. 6 out of 6. Bro, this guy actually has better effectors than me. I think I actually need to focus on my effectors a bit more. And this, everything here is nice. Minesta Sage Bell plus 15, really good. Yeah, man, you're doing a really good job, to be fair. Maybe I would, maybe go for Gaia's Amulet. Try to do that. Because now level 3 ones are like fairly cheap. So that could be a good option. Although this one is already Chaos Upgrade 15 out of 15, so maybe not even upgrade it. But yeah, I would get Osmanum gear for the fragments and maybe just focus all of my attention right now on getting the best orbs possible. Maybe like even Paladinium orbs could be in your league at this point. Or just 2-slot Demonite orbs. I know they're a bit more expensive, but bruv, they're gonna give you a ton of attack. You know, and you know me, like, attack is literally the best stat in this whole game. Well, any attack stat over defensive stat. What is that backpack skin? How is it called? It's called Orius Gurd. That's a weird name, but it basically has 3 different colors: white, purple, and red. And they look absolutely amazing, I know. So I will try to make like even more costume designs with different colors and whatnot. But yeah, I love this freaking Force Wing costume. I already said it before, it reminds me of the guy from Naruto, the one that can control sand. I didn't watch much of Naruto, but I remember when I did used to watch it, that sand guy was like my favorite character in the game. Guys, what? And what? Do you see what I see? Because I see what I see, man, and I like what I see. Hold up, let's put protection setting on this one. I want to put it in a different tab. It is account bind though, so we won't be able to sell it, but we will be able to use it for collection. Where's the freaking... Hold up, we need to extract everything and find the freaking Apollets. Yesterday we were laughing in the guild because one guy dropped an RV3 bike and he was like, bruv, for the life of me, I cannot find it in my inventory. And everyone was laughing. But then the same freaking day, I also dropped like a sealed Sienna bracelet. Bruv, I literally spent 15 minutes going through my inventory, sorting out multiple times, and I still didn't find it. Well, at the end of the day I did find it, but it took me like 15 minutes to do so. Yeah, thank you guys. This is actually a really good drop. That's what I'm saying. Today, yesterday was not lucky at all, and today it's gonna be my lucky day, I think. It already is, I mean. Where is that freaking Demonites? Owlet. There we go. There it is. Almost missed it. Put it right here. Oh yeah, boy. Man, if this was not account binds, I would definitely sell it immediately. But still, it's gonna be crazy good for collection. Because otherwise, I don't know how I would possibly get this kind of items for my collection. Because definitely, I wouldn't pay billions upon billions for it just to fill in one collection slot, you know what I mean? So already I got an Amethyst Charm +7, a freaking Demonite Owlet, and I think 2 Extreme Core level 12s? Either 1 or 2, but still, that's crazy good. And we're only doing Awakened IC1. This is just my warm-up dungeon, you know, I don't really expect anything good from here. I just warm up on this dungeon, then I warm up even more on the second part of this dungeon, and then I go for EUP, for my big loot. Man, if we're dropping this kind of stuff in IC1, what will we drop in EUP, man? Sage to Fighter, vice versa, you can exchange them after the event. Yeah, that I heard about this as well. I'm not sure about the Guardian one. Well, to be fair, it doesn't really matter, because my eyes are on Dragonium Owlets. You know what I mean? Eyes on the prize. Like, we have to keep our focus on the main roads, you know, not to drop it for like a little roads. Because I know if I don't get it during this events, I will be bumming myself out, man. Because it's gonna be crazy hard to get if it's not done during this event. And plus, since it's up until 26th of January, man. That's crazy. That is freaking next level. With all of this time, surely I can drop at least either one Dragonium Owlet, maybe. Maybe then just buy the rings. Extreme Core level 10. Nice. No, you know what? If I actually drop either +5 ring or Dragonium Owlets, I'm buying myself a family-sized pizza. For myself. And no one else. Yeah, that's a good celebration right there. Are we allowed to create other characters to farm dungeons? I mean, you can have 9 characters on one account. But what is not allowed is basically having multiple accounts. Because people exploit it, you know? They will basically do some kind of shady trading and whatnot, and they're gonna make excuses, oh, this is my other account and whatnot. So I think that's why Play Cabal does not let you have multiple accounts. And I think it's a really good point of view that they're taking. They're basically focusing on quality rather than just a huge player count. Because if you can see how much players they actually ban every single month, you know it has to be hard for them, you know, because these players are making profit for them, but they're also ruining the game for all of the rest of us. So they're kind of, you know, they're cutting in their profits short just to protect us, basically. Which is a good strategy for long term. And that's why I'm happy to be playing here, because it does feel like this server is gonna be here for a long, long time. You know what I mean? It's only starting up. Like, it's only been like 2 years or something like that since this server has been live. And the amount of progression that's been made, it's next level, man. I always do that, but at payday. Not family size, a bit smaller. Yeah, but a bit smaller than family size, it's like a lot easier to eat. You know what I mean? The full family size one, like 50-centimeter pizza, that's... Man, if there's a human that can finish it in one go, I definitely do not want to meet that person. You know what I mean? You have to be stranded in the woods for at least a couple of months to freaking finish like a 50-centimeter pizza in one sitting. Wait, what? Could you check my equipment too as well? Of course, Yaruma. Let's check what he has. This guy should be a bit more advanced. He's rocking Sig Metals. Critical damage on the epic option, critical rate in the slots. Yeah, that's a good helmet right there. EU 3 out of 3. Damn. Because EU is much harder to get than the freaking Divine level. I'm going to give up. Give up on what? Camouflage. Don't give up on this event, man. This is literally the best event ever. Or would you give up on the pizza? Also, you can kind of never give up on pizza as well. If you don't finish it on the day, bro, like every single person in the world just eats it the next day as well, you know, because it's still kind of good. EU just spent 900 mil on nothing. Oh yeah. You must be crushed, man. I know that feeling because I spent 2 billions on EU and got nothing. And I remember I was legit sad, like, for like a freaking week. And the first day, it felt like a freaking heartbreak, you know what I mean? And I just kept telling to myself, man, this is just a game. Why am I even so sad about it? But yeah, that broke me for a while. So now I only strictly do my extreme upgrades once I have all of the extreme cores farmed by hand, not bought, and all of the repair kits farmed by hand as well, not bought. You know? But yeah, man, I can feel your pain. I can feel your pain. I remember after the 2 billion loss, I just went for a walk. You know, sometimes you have to be very, very low in life just to go for that walk. No headphones, no nothing. You know, I was just walking in the forest for like a couple hours, trying to make me feel a little bit better. Oh, nice amulet. This one is actually much better than mine. You have the rings. You still need the freaking Mazel ring, right? It's gonna be expensive though. Rings +3, which is nice. Maybe you can get +4 rings during this event. That would be huge for you. Wow, okay, that's really nice. Do you have EU 3 on every single piece of gear? Almost, right? Just this one. You're probably not putting EU here because you're gonna just switch the whole gloves. Which is yeah, that's a smart move, to be fair. See if you can find Master Sig Metal gloves. What you need most, Yoruma, is definitely Divine level. I would probably first try to get... Yeah, I would first try to get 15 out of 15 on both of the weapons. Although I'm not sure if I'm liking this Craftsman's Archidinum Blade that much. I mean, it already has a really good Divine and Extreme, so yeah, keep it. No, yeah, still. If you put 15 out of 15 Divine, you can still take it off later and put it on another piece of gear. Yeah, so that's as good. Earrings, everything, Chaos 15 out of 15. Look at this, he done really good job with his Sienna bracelets. Penetration slots and Chaos 15 out of 15. Is Divine worth the money before getting Master Sig Metal gloves? I mean, I would only do Divine if you already have Divine safeguards farmed yourself. You know, and then the only thing you need to buy from the shop or from the agent shop is the Divine Stones. Which is a little bit of a gamble, you might spend a lot. Usually I have been quite lucky with Divine upgrades. We've done it on video and people were like, bro, you're crazy lucky. And I actually done it off camera. I got it from Divine 13 to 15 in less than 100 safeguards. But yeah, I did get extremely lucky over there. Can we transfer Divine level? Yes, you can. You have to be cautious with it though. So if you go to the cash shop, maybe the seals are in the seals could be in the agent shop as well. But I just want to show you basically the item. They added so much new stuff in here. It should be like Divine Seal Stone or something. There we go. Divine Seal Stone. Seal the divine level on the item so it can be traded. So you basically seal it. It's gonna take it away from your item. And you just can put it on the same grade item. What is perfect epic for line 3? Oh, Stellar. For line 3, it's all attack up. So for everyone, just a quick review. Line 1 is for penetration. Line 2 is for critical damage. Line 3 all attack up. Line 4 penetration, and line 5 more critical damage. So my Stellar is kinda good enough for me. You know, I don't want to spend hours upon hours of just, you know, trying to improve one of these slots. Once I have like a ton of Stellar, I will do it, but yeah, not now. What is the server? I actually have the link of the server. It's pinned link where it says joining Play Cabal. Yeah, you can just press that link, it's gonna bring you to the server. In my opinion, it's maybe not even my opinion, it could be an objective opinion at this point that it's the best private server of Cabal. And I hope that we can actually beat the official, which a lot of people saying that we already beating the official by quite a bit in the number of active players. But I want to beat it so there's not even like any doubt. Like every single player who knows Cabal would know that Play Cabal is the place to be playing this game, you know? Because the official just abused its players for way too long, you know what I mean? They were way too greedy with the game and they have to pay the price. You know, I feel very salty with official. Yo, Chinky, can you review my equipment as well? Abso-freaking-lutely, man. Oh, and I got a blue bike. Nice. Let's see what this guy has. It's always really nice to look at other types of gear. He's playing a Force Gunner. Also, as you can see, already with 3 slots Sig Metals, which is really good. The gloves are definitely gonna be changed. This one Master Suit as well, which is perfect. So for your gloves and suit, you always want to have Master. The reason for it is if you look at the epic option, it actually gives you max critical rate. And it's like next level. Like it's super good. And Craftsman's boots, yeah, that's more than fine. EU 2 out of 3, here's 3 out of 3. You don't have any divine at all. You know, if you start putting divine, it's not... Getting up until like divine 11 or 12 is actually really cheap. It only gets expensive from divine level 13 to 15. So, yeah, bro, put divine on this, this, and this. And you're gonna have a ton of combat power. How is your weapons? Oh, you actually put divine on weapons, which is good. It's the most important place to put your divine, because it gives penetration, all attack up, and all of these good stats. I wonder what I would do in your case. Would I actually try to divine 15 out of 15 the weapons first? Or just put 11 divines on armor? Maybe put the armor, because it's gonna be cheap, you know what I mean? While 15 out of 15 on the weapons, it could be a little bit costly. Epic options are not maxed on the weapons, which I think you could get done with the events, right? Because epic option boosters do drop from the event. This one is 2 out of 3, which is not bad. Oh, this one is 2 out of 3 as well. So you're very close to maxing that. Yeah. Wait, hold up. I don't think I would ever 3-slot these orbs, because they're not craftsmen's. Because 3-slotting is gonna be very expensive, you know, at least 3 billion for one item. And that's the very least. Okay, I like your earrings. Everything Chaos 15 out of 15, which is really good. Sienna's looking perfect as well. You also got pretty good charm from the events. Damn, people build their freaking characters perfectly nowadays. You see what I mean? They focus on like the perfect stuff. The bike has nothing still. No divine, no extreme, which is another. Yeah, man, divine upgrade for you is the best thing ever now. We can drop divine safeguards during this event, so if you just farm a lot, I think you're gonna be good. Do you have anything here? Oh wow, you already got your Crest of Life, and you're going for a very good Crest of Life as well. It's crazy seeing like most of these people have at least one item that's much better than mine. Yeah, for this one, look at this. I kind of went almost the same way, but for the last lot, I added crit rate. And then here I just went with critical damage because it was cheaper. I think you could get better slots in here, but you know. I'm a little bit on a budget myself. Really, really good gear. Can you check mine too? Of course, camouflage. Gloves the best for divine after weapons. Oh, really? Is it? Look at this. First the weapons, then the gloves, and then the suit and the rest. Okay, that's nice. That's nice to know. Because I thought gloves was basically the same as the boots. Maybe not. Oh no, look at this. Gloves actually give you all skill amp and all attack up. Yeah, so it's definitely really good on the priority list. Only high booster drop from the events, not highest. That's a little bit of an issue, to be fair. But I mean, maybe then just farm alts and buy your epic boosters. But first, go for the divine, not even the epic boosters. Once you have your divine settled and your gloves changed, only then I would say focus on the boosters. Why do you not have any spells on the action bar? Oh, so in Play Cabal, it's made a little bit more intelligently than in the official. This bar is only for my BM3. For my, basically for my normal state, I have a combo right here. This is basically for my single target. This is for my BM2, and this is for BM3. Now BM3 and Play Cabal, we have this auto synergy combo. So we don't need to manually press the combo every single time. It actually does it automatically. You pick whatever combo you want and it's gonna do it automatically. So you don't even need to have any skills here. Because for example, if I put like A or B attack in here, it's gonna mess up my combo. So I just keep it kinda clean and that's it. This is a very, very big thing that I like Play Cabal about. Let's see, where is camouflage? Camouflage. Wait, which accounts are you playing on? Or which character are you playing on? The Caitlyn or the camouflage one? Because I cannot even find you in my buddy list, which is weird. Yeah, I definitely should have you in my buddy list. Can you maybe send me a message in game so it's gonna be easier for me to check the equipment? Vexar. So wait, you actually started even a new character? Oh my days, Force Blader. Damn, I did not expect that, to be fair. DM, Force Archer, Force Gunner, fully expected. A Force freaking Blader? No freaking way. Let's see what you have. Extreme Upgrade 3, Divine. A good amulet. Has no slot in it, but still good amulet. Chaos 15 out of 15. Mazel is done, Tempus is done, so you're pretty much set for your rings. Accessories are really good as well. Master Archidnum. Master Paladinium, holy moly. Damn, son. Where'd you find this? Even I cannot afford Master Paladiniums, that shit is expensive. Damn. And you went with max crit rates on both of these, right? Which I think I didn't go the same way, because I actually went full lamp here. Max crit rate on here only. That's really nice. Hold up, hold up. What about the weapons? That's really, really nice, man. That you actually got a hold of like high-end items like that. Weapons are done really nicely as well. I wonder how much Epic Booster Ultimate cost. I think it's gonna be very expensive, isn't it? But yeah, I kind of thought about going for Demonite 2 slot myself, but I thought, you know what, if I actually go for Paladinium 3 slot, it's gonna be a little bit better. And then I can just keep them for like a huge amount of time up until I actually save up for Slot Extender Ultimate. So then when I actually do go for Demonite or maybe even Dragonium, I can already 3 slot it immediately. You can get it easy in Portlux Craft. Are you talking about the freaking Master Paladinium? Cause man, this suit must have cost you a fortune, man. It had to be like a freaking fortune. Oh, Epic Booster Ultimates you're talking about, okay. Still probably gonna be a little bit expensive to craft. But yeah, this is the freaking highlights, man. This piece must have sent you broke. 20 billion gloves, boots, and suit. Holy moly. Damn, son. I think you're actually stronger than me. Actually, way stronger. Because this is my combat power. I think this is your combat power in the city, right? If you go to like PvE zone, it's gonna be even more. Oh, look at this. Extreme Core level 12. That's nice. I mean, the Arcanas are nice. I'm already fortunate enough. I got the plus 19 ones already. I think if you upgrade your Chaos Belt, that should be like fairly cheap. From plus 18 to plus 20, it doesn't even cost that much, the belt. And the Carnelian. Yeah, man, everything else is good. You're gonna have a ton of combat power by adding your Divine level on the boots. Because you have none at all. Yeah, man. And a Demonite Apaulet as well, while I'm here sitting with my Paladinium. Oh, you bought it from Chubby. Nice. Yeah, man, Chubby can build items like no tomorrow. I bought my full Gladiator sets from Chubby as well. And that was pretty much the best deal that I ever made in Play Cabal. Would be great, but no, I'm actually in AFT too. Okay, so your combat power is basically the same as mine. Damn, man, I need to get my game up. Hopefully after the events I can actually beat you. Just because I have a lot of alts saved up already. So if I play the events perfectly, maybe this is when I can come up on top. Because I think those rings and the freaking Apaulet is just gonna send me to next level. Amulet of Guard plus 8, ooh, that's really nice. I put them into my collection. You can definitely sell them and they're gonna be worth quite a bit, but I put them to my collection, man. I'm gonna need a ton of them still. Oh, but your other systems suck. That's what I'm saying, because with your gear, you should be a little bit more powerful than me, you know? Well, for me, like, I do have a pretty decent honor medal. I'm quite proud of it. As you can see, Captain is good, General is okay for now. Commander is literally perfect. I'm never gonna touch this one again. Hero, this is where I'm gonna need the most of my work done. Everything here I want to be penetration, and it's just gonna be a long and tedious progress to get to that point. Oh crap! What the frig did I do just now? There we go. And for the legend rank, it's actually good. Ignore resist critical damage is not hard to drop. And I think for legend, this is what you're supposed to have anyways. So only one slot left there. Well, I logged in on Play Cabal also. Yeah, man. Just play the event for a little bit, man. It's a freaking blast. The amount of dopamine spikes we're getting. Ooh, Essence Runebox Gold. Super. Another one. Only 69 more to go. Oh, look at this. 30 runs done already. That was quick. Didn't even notice it. So yeah, man. Crazy drops from Awakened IC1 already. EOP must be like next level then. If we're already dropping so good. At the max what boss can do on high tier dungeons like Celestia, it's like 400 to 500 resist critical damage. So if you do manage to get that roughly that amount, you basically just make them a whole lot weaker. But then again, like it's still gonna be ages up until I start farming Celestia and like high tier dungeons like that. Ah, this is beautiful, man. The Demonites Apaulet of Laws. Very pretty. Okay, do we do the Radiant Hall? Or do we just go for the EOP, man? Also could do a couple Dragon Slates today as well. Wait, maybe my challenge missions have some Dragon Jewels. They do. That's nice. There we go, 2 more. Yeah, man, let's do the EOP, man. I want to go for the high dopamine dungeon. My most profitable dungeon this whole event, by far. It's not even close in comparison. Although IC1 did do pretty good today. But this still should do better. Yeah, yesterday I got a PV5 from 30 runs from here, but I think I can do much better. If I ever drop a Dragonium Apaulet, I think it's definitely gonna be from this dungeon. Damn, it's already getting pretty dark out here. I need to turn on my lights. Hold up, give me a sec. Man, it feels so freaking weird to actually be alone in the house. Ooh, the war. Let's see, what's the time? Cool. Can anyone remind me in 15 minutes to join the war? I always try to join the war 15 minutes late, because it's still enough time for me to gather my points. And whenever you see war, join it. It's never been so useful to join the war as is during this event. Because you can get crazy amount of war XP. And I said it before that war XP is pretty much the best war resource that you can have. Mainly because you can pretty much buy everything you need in terms of war just with war XP. Force Wing Elixir. Meh. Not that good. But yeah, man, I just kind of walked around the house a little bit, and it's so weird to freaking just be alone in the house. First 3 days of Christmas I spent at my grandparents. And with the whole freaking family, you know, there was like 12 of us or something like that, not including the kids. And then for the next 2 days I spent with my parents, right? Playing board games, watching movies and what's not. I'm all alone. The dark side has come. Maybe I should visit some friends or something like that after the stream. Come on, EOP. Show the people that you're actually one of the best dungeons to do during the event. I hyped up this event, dungeon so much. It would be ironic if it's actually the one that doesn't drop anything. Maybe another slot extender highest would be nice. Nah, I'm just saying, you know, just a little bit nice. A blue bike, I will always take it. A blue bike for like a 2-minute dungeon? Absolutely, man. I think if I was a bit smarter, maybe I would keep all of my bikes and then after the event start selling them bit by bit. But I'm just not as patient, you know what I mean? Because I farm so much of these bikes. I just want that insta freaking profit. Because this is where most of the profit actually came from. Every single day, at least 100 million worth of bikes. Man, what is my cat doing? Making all the type of noise. I have a lot of like good chairs in my house, but for some reason, the only one that's a little bit broken, my cat likes to sit on that one. And whenever like she cleans herself or just moves a little bit, that chair just cracks like no tomorrow, making like huge sound. You probably cannot hear it through the mic, but once I get my webcam... Well, I already have my webcam, but once I set up everything... Bro, you're gonna see the shenanigans that my cat puts up on the daily. Crest of Sky slot converter. I'll take it. I will take it. I actually just put them to my collection and that's it. These are basically used to increase the slots of these thingies, right? But since all of them are already 3 slots, I literally have no use for it apart from collection. And it's good because I still need a ton of them for collection. So I won't need to actually spend alls and craft them, you know, to fill it. I can just fill it with the drops. Man, is it just me or we're actually getting a whole lot more ads on the freaking stream than it used to be? YouTube better be paying more than... AP is maxed. Now I kinda just keep it maxed, to be fair, because I already got plenty of these AP savers. And I put them in my warehouse, so I think I should be good for my AP for like a pretty long time now. So I think it's not too bad to just keep it maxed for a little bit. I'm just way too lazy to get more AP savers. Almost 300 DP already. That's nice. I just wish that the server won't close, even if EST copyrighted it. I don't think it will close. We'll find one way or the other, you know? And plus, EST, I don't think they actually care a rat's ass. You know what I mean? I think they don't even remember that they still own the freaking rights to the game. And we'll see. I think like the community is gonna fight EST one way or another. You know, if they close down the most popular server, I think all of us are gonna group, freaking get programmers and just freaking make a new cabal. You know, that they would have no freaking authority over at all. Because they don't care about the game. You know what I mean? It's crazy. They're just milking it as much as they can. And man, I would do everything in my power. If they attack the server, I would do anything in my power to attack them. You know what I mean? Like, if I can make any kind of impact on their profits, I would be happy. If they take something away from me, bruv, I'm gonna take something away from them. Okay, 5 runs in. Nothing too much. But then again, we have to be a little bit patient. I still have a bunch of Coca-Cola in my house left over. My grandparents always buy a ton of Coca-Cola, even though they don't drink any of it at all. It's usually for like the parents and the uncles and whatever to use while drinking, but the kids just drink the Coke as well. And whenever we're leaving, it's like, oh, take a couple bottles of Coca-Cola. You know, and you take a couple and they're like, nah, take more, take more. I think I took like 8 bottles and maybe like 5 bags of chips. So yeah, I'm pretty set for quite some time. So from 50 Awakened DX, best drop was a 1 high booster. That's not very lucky now, is it? That's not very lucky at all, to be fair. Maybe after Edge of Phantom, instead of Awakened IC2 for now, we could do the Awakened DX. Because I don't know, I think they are very, very good. You know, the tier of the rewards is lower, but bruv, you can literally do them in like 40 seconds or something like that, especially as a wizard. And even if you don't get something like super valuable, it's still like all of the little stuff that you get, you know, it still has a pretty good price. Like silver repair kits, you can sell them and whatnot, make a nice profit. More firestones. Chaos safeguards drop there, which is kind of nice. And I'm gonna need them as well, because I will be exchanging this amulet sooner or later. So I will need some chaos safeguards to actually 15 out of 15 the new amulet. Hello, Chunky. It's been a while, my dude. I don't know if you still remember me, man. I haven't played Cabal for so long. I mean, your YouTube name, Giant here. I don't know why it shows Bank HD on this. Yeah, actually a lot of people had this weird, I think it's YouTube messing up. They're basically just like configuring people's names as well. Kaizerka had the same problem, you know? I don't know as well what's happening with YouTube. Oh, I have literally no space in the inventory. There we go. Chaos safeguards drop a lot in map parts. Okay. Okay, wait, that's... Maybe that could be one reason for me to do the map parts. That's also like safeguards, slot extender lows and mediums, which I still need plenty of. And now it's pretty much the best time to drop it if you want to put them into your collection. And then there's also like a chance that you can actually drop a raft from there. So there is a lot of reason for me to actually just start doing map art as well. Yesterday I sold 600 pieces of 4-score highs for 200 million. Now I'm focusing on those. Yeah, I still kind of have my full stacks of cores not touched. I will sell them a bit later on. But yeah, like, I've made a ton of profit from the cores. I just kind of just like to get as big of a stacks as I can. Maybe like 2 full stacks and then sell that. That's good. And upgrade cores I'm actually saving for the Hales Research Laboratory once it comes in 4 days. The good thing about this one, you can actually drop Dragon Jewels from here, and then you use the Dragon Jewels for Dragon Slate during the event. Alright, because you can still get the event drop from the Labyrinth. And I think it should drop something really good. Like, I've seen plenty of people dropping Slot Extender highest and highs and whatnot. And Labyrinth is a dungeon that, personally for me, has still never paid at all. All I have gotten is pure misery from that dungeon. But it is a good dungeon, I know it is, so I'm just unlucky in that particular dungeon. And I think sooner or later it has to just make up for it, you know? With like a huge drop, like a ultimate slot extender. Chunky, I have an inappropriate question. Okay, wait, let me read it in my head first, before I read it out loud. Oh, what's my CPM for YouTube Shorts? Oh, you can ask me that, it's not a problem. I don't really hide any of like monetization stuff, especially from YouTube. You know, for me personally, it doesn't pay a lot. You know what I mean? YouTube ad revenue is almost negligible for me, but I think if you're like a higher YouTuber, you know, yeah, you might make some money out of it. But the shorts, they really don't pay anything. I think from the shorts I make like 2, maybe 3 euros a month. Because, you know, if you want the shorts to pay, because shorts can have a really big potential to blow up. Don't forget War, Chunky. Oh, thank you. Thank you. After this run, we'll actually go to War. So yeah, YouTube shorts, they have a huge potential to go viral. But in that case, if it's not viral, like my shorts gather like 1 to 2,000 views per short. So, you know, I only make like 1 to 3 euros a month at best case scenario. I only use the shorts just for a little bit more exposure. And sooner rather than later, I'm actually gonna start uploading shorts on every single social media. So we're trying to work on an algorithm that's gonna do it automatically. You know, so it's gonna take my YouTube shorts and it's gonna spread it to TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all that other jazz, you know, without me having to do it manually, you know? I just do it manually on the YouTube. And every other platform, I just, you know, leave it to the algorithm. But we should get that done like fairly soon, to be fair. The programmer that's working with me, well, obviously it's now Christmas and New Year, so we're only gonna start working on like technical stuff after the New Year's. But I think it's gonna be really good for the exposure, you know, I don't expect anything else from shorts, rather than just like easy exposure. Okay, I think I have a little bit of time to gamble on these Honor Scrolls, and then we go to War. Okay, well, let's fix this one. This one should be easier. Okay, didn't expect it to be that easy. Cool. Cool beans, dude. So now we have the hero tab. And I really don't want to start working on this hero tab, because I know penetration is just gonna be so freaking hard to get. But I think this is more important than trying to switch this to critical damage. Or maybe I should save like hundreds of these and only then try to... Because with 14 of these, I'm literally not gonna get anything done. Penetration is really hard to drop here. I don't know. Well, I kind of know why. I think it's the best possible stat, but still, man. Like, the commander was actually easy for me. But this hero tab, rough. I bought 24 critical damage general yesterday for 2.5 billion. Oh, you can just buy it like that? Because, I mean, to be fair, I'm farming a ton. so I have a ton of DP. I might as well just try it myself, but man, if I fail, if I don't get anything for a long time, I think I'm just gonna give up and try to buy it as well. Yeah, you did it on the general rank. Still, I think it would be nice. 2.5 bill is not even that much for a full freaking stats of critical damage in here. The most I'm afraid is this hero tab, you know? I think even 100 Honor reset scrolls is not gonna be nearly enough for just one penetration slot. I think you literally need thousands of them. Or just be like extremely lucky. And I'm not sure what kind of combat power increase I'm gonna get while switching this one to critical damage. It's gonna be a bit, but it's not gonna be a lot. Although it's gonna cost a lot. Okay, whatever, let's just freaking gamble a little bit. Who knows, maybe I'll be like super lucky on stream. Okay, let's go for this one slot. Again, the chance of me actually getting penetration here, I would say slim to none. Slim to none is what we are working with. Okay, go for more, go for more. Quick. This doesn't happen often. And if I'm on a high roll, I just rather freaking do it right now. While I'm still lucky, come on. Give me one more. Give me freaking one more. You guys don't know how much of these scrolls I already tried and I... What the f... Let's go, more. Man, maybe we freaking skip the war, it doesn't freaking matter. How can I get more of these? Hold up. Can I buy them? Can I buy them? Honor... Shit, I cannot even type now. Honor reset scroll, 5 million each. Bro, let's do it. 60 more. Same exact place, same exact everything. Something is happening here, I don't know what, and I ain't even gonna question it. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the chat, my freaking eyes are up here. This has never happened to me, man. I literally spent like 50 of them not getting a single penetration slot. I think like 3 times in a row. And at that point, I just gave up on this. And started working on like legend rank. Is something happening here? I don't know. But I'm not gonna sit and wait. Freaking give me one more. Ugh. My hands like literally started to shake. Holy freaking moly. Is my luck over? Because having 2 freaking penetration slots and like 10 scrolls, that's abnormal right there, man. If this is a lucky stream, I'm gonna freaking use it to the max. I'm gonna use it to the max. And my hand is literally shaking. I almost freaking clear the penetration slots. Calm down, Chenky. Just breathe. Just freaking breathe. Keep on going. Crazy that I'm way more excited about this than like a slot extender highest or whatever. Just cause maybe I had super bad luck before. Cause I kid you not, crap, out of AP. Doesn't matter. I have more. Let's go. While we're still lucky. Boom, more AP. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. At least 150 of these Honor reset scrolls I spent and got 0 penetration. So the fact that I got 2 of them and like freaking 10 scrolls, even if I don't get anything here, it doesn't matter, man. I'm leaving with a huge smile on my face. Keep on going. I always think that if I get lucky, I have a very short amount of time to continue my luck. Because this happened to me before, like with all skill amp here. As soon as I get 1 skill amp, I try to just open another slot in the freaking light speed, you know? Okay, is this over? Is this over? No, it's not over. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it coming. Man, if I can get a 4th slot in just like that. That is abnormal. Freaking abnormal. Now it's dropping like it used to drop. Now this is a view that I'm familiar with. Hold up, I'm gonna use all of this. We're gonna join the war and then we're gonna take a little breather. Now my eyes are on the prize. Eyes on the prize, boys. Yes, let's freaking go. One more. This is why I don't gamble, man. You see why I don't gamble? If I were to gamble, I would freaking gamble everything I own in the freaking one day. Whew, okay. War. Relax. Take a breather. You can buy that for 3.5 bill? Don't overdo it now. Oh, Scary Terry. Holy freaking moly, man. Long time no see. Hold up, I just need to catch my breath. Can I actually buy it for 3.5 bill? Anyways, this is like 10 times more exciting though to get it yourself. I did not expect it. It's literally the freaking hardest one out of them all. This one, easy peasy. Well, this one I haven't really tried. This one's super easy. Legend rank was also like no big issue at all, but this one... Holy freaking moly. Crazy luck, OMG. It's your lucky time, yeah. Told you that's the easiest, man. Only on stream. Trust me, if no one else is looking, this hero slot is absolutely gonna devastate me. I fought with it long before, and I've never freaking gotten so many penetration slots. Every single one of this is literally 15 penetration. To put that into perspective, if we look at our... Oh, we cannot look at the stellar link. But basically 15 penetration is the best stat that you can get in your stellar link as well. And to get it in there is like crazy work. Bruv, I'm happy for today. A freaking Demonite Apaulet. 3... How much did I get? 30? 45 penetration increase. Bruv, what are we even talking about? Yo, Chunky, have you finished Iron Man series? We actually talked about it before. We're gonna restart it. And I think if I could grab 1 or 2 days of the events on the Iron Man, I would be set. You know what I mean? And maybe then the Iron Man series would be enjoyable for you guys and maybe for me as well. 10 more scrolls? No, we have to stop. We have to stop. You know what I mean? Because if I go for 10 more scrolls, I'm gonna go for 100 more scrolls. And I'm not even supposed to buy anything at all. The fact that I spent 200 million there was basically the only amount of owls that I spent from the first day of the event. You know what I mean? I've been hardcore gathering and not spending anything. Give me some luck too. Oh, this is sweet, man. Now this is freaking sweet. If this one costs 3.5 billion, I'm almost halfway there. You know what I mean? So at least 1.5 billion I just made in these, or saved in these slots right here. Oh wow, 6 minutes left only. Damn. I really need that freaking wow, what the frig is going on here? I don't even... No freaking way. Okay, I'm dead already, that's not a problem. 6 minutes, I'm up for a challenge. Krakens are taking over here. Let's go somewhere here. This is pretty much the only spot that Capella's rule. And this is the best spot in this war to get points. Okay, now we need to fucking strategize. How do I get my 3k points in 5 minutes when so much Capellas are hardcore guarding this point? There's no other points that I can take. Everything else is taken. There we go. Let's follow the crowd. To war, Prokons! Look at this, man. If this is not the essence of MMORPG, I don't know what is. 150 versus 150 wars, man. This is what it's all about. We're gonna take it one at a time. Because, yeah, we cannot... I mean, we're actually beating the Capellas there, even. Someone is attacking me. Run, 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 run. I really don't want to die in war when I have my BM3. When I don't have my BM3, I don't really care too much for it. There we go, another minion. And just keep your eyes peeled on the HP. If we see anyone attacking me, we need to use Force Shell immediately. I'm fortunate enough that I don't get one-shotted here anymore. But I can get like 2-3 there we go. Someone is already attacking me. You see Force Shell? And when I'm in my Force Shell, no one is gonna do anything to me. Maybe try to... No, 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 no. Hold up. Is this safe? This is a safe place. Let's heal up before going back in. At this point, maybe I'll just start fighting the freaking Capellas. I just want the minions, to be fair. Maybe this corner is gonna be safe. Aura? It ain't safe. Okay, this is gonna be one of the toughest wars for me to actually get my 3k points. What if I just attack the Capellas? I can still get points by attacking them, right? Blader Killer. Bro, I haven't killed a single person in here. No, I'm not really getting any points, just for doing damage. I need to access that minion somehow. Oh no, I actually killed 2 people. Okay, this is safe maybe? All I want is the freaking Capella thingy, that's it. Someone is attacking me, but not doing too much damage. Let's use some defensives, hit it for a little bit longer. Wait for the BM3 to expire and we can run a bit. Pull back. My points is not looking good. 700 points is not good. Okay, BM2. Oh, there's another point right here. I should actually rush there. I should just freaking rush there. I know I'm lack of time and it's literally half in the other side of the map, but I think I still get way more points in there than in that mess. You can go hit the base gates, but both of the base are proccing already. You know? So I don't think there's gonna be anything for me to hit. And plus, base is always dangerous for me. I don't know why. People just see the chunky and it's just like, yeah, come here, boy. Oh, what a freaking crap, man. I ain't gonna get snow points here. Yep. No! I was thinking just go max damage and hope for the best. Damn, son. Okay, maybe 1000 points. That's still gonna be a little bit of war XP. Go PK, bro. Maybe I should have. Maybe I could have gotten more points in that way. Because you can see just by hitting them a little bit, like I can already destroy players. You know what I mean? That's not my goal, man. I'm a hardcore PvE player, but how am I supposed to get this guy with so many Capellas around? No freaking way. No way, hold up. Chill here, heal up. Maybe no one's gonna hit me. Good. And I'm dead. At least I can get points for dying. Yeah, I ain't gonna get no points in this war. We'll see how much war XP it actually gives me if I don't get max points. I only miss or do 5 damage. Yeah, I've been in that bracket for a very, very long time. So I was very surprised when I actually started doing damage to people in here. Okay. No mercy for Capellas. Yeah. Where are you running, huh? Okay, this guy is a newbie. Maybe this one is a bit oh, this one is way too strong for me. Yep. Look at this. I'ma run. That's why I like the wizard. When things get heated, we just run. Can I hit here something? No? No, at this point, 800 points is what I got. Chenky, if Force Shielder and DM will PvP, head-to-head combo, no dash fade, just pure combo skills, who will win? No buffs, just combo normal skills. You asked this question before, but now you expanded this question. If no one uses their special skills. Because if you can use your special skills and no one is running, Force Shielder is obviously gonna destroy everyone in the game, in PvP. But if you cannot use those skills, maybe DM might even have an upper hand. Not really sure about this. Oh wow, look at this, we get a ton of War XP still. 18,000, I'm happy with that. I'll take what I can get. Probably gotten some honor medal as well from this. I was at 80%, yeah, at least 1% I got. Good. 2% to be fair. Okay, that war was way too crazy. If I wanted to do good in that war, I needed to actually enter it early. Force Shielder would still win? Yeah, that's very possible, yeah, that's very possible. No, wait. Can they use the BMs? No dash fade, just pure combo skills. So no BMs as well. Yeah, Force Shielder is gonna win. DM is only super powerful when he jumps into his BM too. Because then his single target damage is like next level. But even then, I don't think, you know, you could beat a Force Shielder. You know? But if you can use your special skills, yeah, Force Shielder is obviously the best on PvP. The thing with Force Shielder is, like, for example, me as a wizard, if I see a Force Shielder, I'm just gonna run away. Ain't no way you're gonna catch me with your big ass shield, you know what I mean? That armor weighs a ton and you're very slow. Unlike me. So I just freaking flee. Ooh, okay, that was freaking intense 15 minutes. I was maybe still shaking a little bit from all of this. You know? But yeah, I need to close this and forget about it for now. We already got more than enough than what we needed. And it's important not to fall into the gamble trap. Let's actually change the costume for now. No, nah, this one is still better. I need new costumes, man. I need it, theoretically I can get it, but... No, if I start spending ALs today, I know that tomorrow I will keep spending ALs. It's just who I am. DM can destroy everything with skills. Real, even a Force Shielder though? 1v1? Cause yeah, you do a lot of damage, but DM is gonna take a lot of damage from the Force Shielder. Still. In comparison. I died like 35 times in war. Yeah, that's not unheard of at all. Hola hola. I am a Force Shielder, but I want to ROL. What does that mean? By macroing normal macro in CS7 or ECA for CCs. Is it good for Force Shielder for macro? What does macro even mean? Is it like where you basically use third-party systems to have the game play for you? I know it's allowed in the official, but in here? You know what I mean? You ain't gonna make it long enough. They're gonna ban you. And for good reason. I like that, you know? Because here we only play actively. But if you're in the official, yeah, man, macro all day long. That's what everyone's doing there. Macro is like a bot. Yeah, so yes. I remember first time I learned about macros was Silk Road Online. If anyone remembers that game. Macro means use of keyboard, you can sleep. Yeah, yeah. It's okay in the official, but here, it ain't gonna fly. But yeah, when I used to play on the official, I used to use those macros as well. And basically for Arcane Trace, you would just leave it in Arcane Trace whenever you go to sleep if you're not worried about your electrical bill. And I remember always on the weekends I used to do it because you get more XP then. So it's a little bit more value. Macros are allowed on official? What? Yeah, everything is allowed on official. Literally. You can even do real money trading there. No one ever is gonna ban you on the official. Trust me, I played there for many, many years. I've reported a ton of bots. Nah, nothing. I think I used to even stream with a freaking macro. Nothing. You know what I mean? I think it's impossible to get banned in the official. You can scam other people in the official. I've been scammed 2 times. First time, it was a genuine mistake. I still kinda trusted maybe people a bit too much. The other time, one person actually switched his name into a person that I really trusted. Like very, very similar name. You know what I mean? And I kinda didn't check. I didn't check it. I just saw, oh, it's basically the person that I trust and he wants to upgrade my items. Bro, sure, thank you so much. And only after giving my items, I kinda started realizing something is a little bit suspicious. Or maybe I've been scammed 3 times. Because I remember I got scammed when I was a Force Archer and then I quit the game. And I wasn't even streaming back then on Cabal. I was just playing it. And the other 2 times was already when I was started kinda just like my Cabal career or whatever. I mean, I had a few accounts banned for hacking on official back in 2014 and 2018. Oh, really? Because I remember at some point, but it must be even earlier than that, like maybe early 2010, 2009. I think on episode 8 of the official, there was hacks released on the internet. So you could basically do a wall hack. And yeah, I used to abuse it as well, you know, I had no consequences at all, you know? And that's what I'm saying, like, you can do everything in the official openly, you're not gonna get banned. Because every single other player is doing the same stuff. But for me personally, like, I don't want to spend a ton of my electrical bill and just play the game AFK. It's not fun for me. And when knowing everyone else is doing it, I feel like I'm at a disadvantage, you know? That's why I love playing and play Cabal. Why you quit Cabal Online in EU, Chenky? EU, NA, it's basically the same reason. I just dropped it for a much better server, you know? Play Cabal is much more player friendly. It's literally the only place where you can actually play Cabal free to play. While in the official, it's literally impossible, and they don't even try to hide it. You know, everyone knows it. It is what it is. And if you choose to play there, yeah. You already know what you're getting into, you know? And back in that day when I still played in the official, my mind was a little bit distorted that I didn't think that any private server could ever match the official still. You know, until I kind of found out about Play Cabal. And yeah, I kind of switched from the first day that I tried it, I think. There was this video where people kind of said, oh, bro, try Play Cabal, try Play Cabal. We did one video on the server. And at that point I was like, shit, this is much better, you know? And genuinely, like, if I wouldn't be playing at Play Cabal, I wouldn't be playing Cabal at all. And this is like true freaking statement. I will never go back to official. It's just, it is how it is. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a sad day because I'll need to find a new game to play if that ever happens, but I ain't coming back to official. Now I kinda got used to better quality of gaming and I'm not going back. I also start playing here thanks to you. Yeah, man. You see what I mean? Someone even like really persisted on inviting me to the server. And we have to be really thankful for those people, you know? Because I refused to try any private server for the longest of freaking time. Way too long. I just wish that the devs of this server were to contact me earlier and just said, bruv, just freaking try it. Shut up and try it. And then we talk. You know, because all I needed to do was to try it. And I could have started the server like a year ago. You know? But still, it's better later than never, right? Chenky, are you interested in DM after you will become tired of Wizard? Definitely not DM. Because DM I already played, and I already kinda main DM for quite some time. So definitely no. And I don't think I'm actually gonna switch class at all. If I were to switch, it would be maybe Force Gunner, but still. No, because I know Force Gunner, I'm gonna play for like a month and then get tired and switch back to Wizard. You know what I mean? Maybe the only case where I would ever switch class if they make a new class. You know? Okay, then maybe. If it's a brand new class, of course I'm gonna try it, and of course I'm gonna main it for at least a couple of months. But still, Wizard is my all-time pick personally. I love the playstyle, and I love the BM3, BM2 synergies. Because the BM2 is kind of powerful, especially if you set it up like this. Because then you can actually use your Elemental Festival in a very, very efficient way. Damn, my friends are calling. I cannot, bruv, I cannot answer, I'm still streaming. Literally, just before the stream, my friends started calling me and it's like, let's do something today. And I'm like, okay, but after the stream. And they're like, how long are you gonna stream for? Man, I don't know. It's once we got the ball rolling, it's really hard to stop it, you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? How long this server is running? I think a little bit over 2 years. Because I think once I joined the server, it was at its 1.5 years. And I think I've been here at least for 6 months, if not more. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Most of the time I was still like on the Devil's Lettuce, so the time moves a little bit different. So I have no idea how long I spent in the server, but probably half a year. Play Cabal is my first Cabal server. For me, it's the second one. I played... Even before official, there was LT Cabal. Basically a Cabal private server made only for Lithuanians. It was never popular. It maybe had like 50 or maybe 100 players playing it. But at that time, I was like maybe like 10, 11 years old. And that was like the best thing ever, you know? But it quickly shut down, because that's how, you know, you should have known that from the start. It was just a quick cash grab, but still it was a fun time. Well, here it actually feels like permanent and what's not. And the inventory is full. Okay. Let's clear it up. Clear it up. Can I see your set, please? Oh yeah, of course. Hold up, I'm just gonna put some items to extraction before we do that. Extract everything. Still no good drops from EOP, weirdly enough. Alright, that's a little bit interesting. Heard Cabal from my uncles, but didn't like it at a time due to my progress being slow. You heard it from your uncles, really? I remember the one game that I heard from my uncle was Lineage 2. I was so young, I still didn't have a PC, so I would just watch my uncle play Lineage 2 for hours. Never casted a single spell. You know, he was just like, just sit there quietly and just don't bother me. And I was like, yeah, no problem, man. This freaking characters look very cool. And then he used to play Heroes of Might and Magic, and he used to babysit me. Maybe that's why I'm so hardcore on gaming. As for the most of my childhood, I could watch games, but I couldn't play it for myself. Up until my father upgraded his PC and gave me his old PC. And this is where my gaming career actually started. And it was a good time. I think I still have the old PC. I'm about to throw it out, to be fair. I'm gonna dispose of it just to save up some space. That PC served long enough. Force Archer Master Race? Oh, I mean, Force Archer is definitely very, very strong class, for sure, for sure. But for me, man, I'm a Wizard Harry. By the way, did anyone watch Harry Potter during the Christmas? In Lithuania, it's... oh crap, this guy again. I don't know what is it with this boss in particular, but this boss really loves to go into this corner. And when he does it, I cannot attack him. It's a little bit annoying. Happens rarely, but it does happen. But yeah, in Lithuania, they broadcast Harry Potter every single day, from the first day of Christmas up until the New Year's. And I already watched the part 1, part 2, and part 3. I think today was part 4 or part 5. And the first few parts are always like the best. I can keep rewatching them forever, it feels like. Ooh, Extreme Core level 10. At least that's something. But I don't even ever seen the last parts of Harry Potter. I just lose interest after the third part. When they were young, it's still kinda vibe to watch, and when they grow older, it's kinda weird. You know what I mean? It's almost like actors are not supposed to actually grow. Give them something so they stay little forever, cause I don't know, that's part of the magic. Seeing that little Harry Potter fighting those freaking like big golems and stuff like that. Dumbledore always staying old and what's not. And that little funny kid. You know, the one that's like always getting in trouble for no reason? The clumsy one? Yeah, he's so funny when he was little. When he grew up, man, he grew up to be one hideous boy. I'm sorry to say, man. I'm not sorry, he's probably a millionaire, he doesn't care what I say. But you know the one that I'm talking about. I don't know how it's called. In Lithuanian, it's called Nevekšla. The one with big teeth. DM is meh. I don't know, I would say DM is really good. DM is basically a range blader. And blader Neville. Yeah, that might be it. That might be it. Since they broadcasted on TV, they have a Lithuanian voiceovers, so I don't know the actual names of the characters, and I've never watched Harry Potter in full English. Because it's just like, you wait for Christmas and then you watch Harry Potter with your family. You don't do it alone. Same for like Pirates of the Caribbean. You know? If I'm gonna watch it, it's gonna be with the fam. We all know that Wizard, 600,000 combat power, cannot make it, and for Force Shielder can finish Chaos 7 but died 5 times. How about DM? Can you give me some insights with the same combat power? So wait, are you solely focused on Chaos Arena level 7? Because if so, I mean, with 600,000 combat power is not a lot for Chaos level 7, I think. And yeah, Force Shielder is always gonna be a best bet to do hard dungeons for your combat power, because you're not gonna die. but you're gonna take a very long time to actually do it. So I think at same combat power as a DM, I think you're gonna die there, you know? But yeah, people, what the veterans have told me, because I still don't have too much experience on the DM in comparison, that DM is super good late game, right? And DM is actually way more powerful than a wizard in the late game. So after 1 million combat power, this is where wizard starts to get weaker and weaker if you're doing like strong dungeons. While DM is just getting stronger and stronger, because there's a lot more dungeons that require single targets, and DM is just simply best for that. You know, there's no other way. I just really despise DM's BM3. That BM3 is ugh. But it kind of makes sense. You have the best BM2 in the game, so you deserve the worst BM3 in the game. To kind of make it fair for everyone. Unless you enjoy playing Force Shielder, I would rather play another class. I myself play Force Shielder, and dungeon farming efficiently wise, I think better to play other classes. Oh yeah, definitely, because Force Shielder is just gonna take a long time, but I don't know. It's to each their own, you know? Some people play Cabal and they don't even grind dungeons, almost never. You know, they maybe resell from the agent shop, maybe they're doing something else. There's a lot of things to do in this game. Some people might only like to run maybe like one hard dungeon per day, and that's it. And in that case, yeah, Force Shielder might be one of the best for the combat power, because you can push those dungeons up. For me personally, I prefer to do 30 weak dungeons than one hard one. And therefore, there's no better class for me than a wizard. The only class that comes close is Force Gunner, I think. You know? But yeah. Other good classes would be like Force Archer, Blader. Or in Play Cabal it is more balanced than in the official. So here you can actually almost play every single class. I think they still could maybe buff the Gladiator. Force Shielder they don't need to buff, because Force Shielders are already super strong in PvP. So it makes sense that they are super not efficient in PvE. It's just fair. But the Gladiator, I'm not seeing a place for Gladiator in this game. It does have good damage, but I think maybe his AoE needs to be increased so he can be a bit more efficient like on the dungeon runs and what's not. I don't know. I don't even play it, like I don't care too much for it. I think it's not fair for the class. They still need a little bit more boost. The problem of the DM is the BM3 AoE. Oh yeah, 100%. 100%, man. If not for the BM3, yeah, I would play DM as well. I think everyone would, you know? Even with the worst BM3 in-game, it's still one of the top classes in-game. So if DM had a decent BM3, I think it would be way too OP. Gladiator is like jack of all trades, master of none. Yeah, something like that, something like that. The one thing I did notice is when I was going for my single target, I actually did more damage with my Gladiator with lower combat power than the Wizard. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Another, the only place where Gladiator actually beats all of the other classes is World Boss. Because World Boss, how the rewards are calculated, if you're playing an unpopular class, you have a better prize pool, basically. There's less people competing for like good prizes on the World Boss. So when I was playing Gladiator, I used to hardcore do World Boss, and I would consistently get like 150, 250 million potions of luck. While with the Wizard, I don't even bother to do World Bosses anymore. Literally, if I see a World Boss, I don't even go for it. I know I still should, but I'd rather just do a couple more dungeons, you know? But with the Gladiator, I would try to never miss it. Johnny Sins in the Assign is the strongest gladiator. Really? I know Kaizerka used to be the strongest one, but he switched classes as well. Chubby was the second strongest, and he switched classes as well. And maybe I was at best like the 5th, 6th strongest gladiator on the server when I was playing it. So yeah. Another thing, chakrams look really cool. You cannot take that away from gladiator. Chakrams look amazing. And that was like the main, almost one of the main reasons why I even decided to even start a gladiator. The other one was that is a new class that I didn't play, so I have to play it. But yeah, definitely will never switch back to gladiator. He dominates the war, he's a procan. Don't Force Shielders dominate the war? Or maybe like really strong wizards? Because the thing about wizards, you do AoE damage in war. If you're already ridiculously high combat power, you know what I mean? You can just jump in, pam 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 pam. If you see that there's a strong Force Shielder, you just, okay, back away. You know, they're not gonna catch you anyways. But nothing beats Blader, right? Even DM. Wait, we did do a comparison between Blader and DM back in the day. I think DM has still better single target damage than a Blader, but Blader has much better BM3. Like, Blader's BM3 is actually really good, while DMs suck. You know? Yeah. I'm not sure if it's gonna beat. Or maybe, yeah, in PvP it would beat, because if you use Blader's BM2, it also has a knockdown effect, which is really hard to fight against. I think Gladiator has the same, and Warrior as well. They can continuously knock you down. Or maybe Gladiator cannot even do that, but Warrior can do it for sure. So, you know, it's something to think about if you're fully focused on PvP. Gladiator's good war PK depending on its user also. Yeah, like as it was said, right? Jack of all trades, master of none. I think it fits Gladiator perfectly. It's not a terrible class to play, but I feel like it just needs a little bit quality of life improvements. Because it's super annoying when the AoE is just so small. You know? They just improved that a little bit, and I think, yeah, Gladiator is more than fine to play, and I think there's already like a lot more Gladiators on the server than it used to be, but I think it would be actually like a very decent class if they just increased. Either make Gladiator's BM2 to be like single target and do more damage, or make its AoE better. Because in my opinion, Gladiator's BM2 is in way worse than BM3. You know what I mean? There's not a single use case where BM2 would be better than the BM3. When for most of the other classes, there is a use case for the BM2. It's a very small minor upgrade, and I think Gladiators would be just so much more powerful. And popular. Oh, extracting gear again. Holy moly. Also, Gladiator has the rage mechanic, so I think you can do very high burst of damage in a very short amount of time. You know, once you maxed rage, you use your special rage ability, and then you press the ability that gives you maxed rage again. That short window of time, yes, you do a ton of damage. So maybe if you're a super skilled player, yeah, maybe you could make Gladiator super efficient in PvP as well. Hold up, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom real quick. better. Man, I really need to get some teas going. Something I really don't want to be sick for New Year's. I think we should also make a stream in the morning of the New Year's. Alright. Because maybe tomorrow I would focus on video creation and then... Well, maybe for the next 2 days I would focus on videos and then on the New Year's in the morning we make like another stream as well. Because I do feel better luck when I'm streaming, to be fair. This freaking honor medal, next freaking level, man. Wait, why is my combat power so low? What happens? Oh, I'm not using any of the... not even using freaking... the proper temporary gear. There we go. 165, much better. Just stream, bro. I will be waiting for live streams and videos also. Keep on going. Yeah, I mean, the thing is about the streams, it's a lot less profitable for me to do the streams. Not even in the money-wise, but in the YouTube growing-wise. If I do videos every single day, I do get a lot of new subscribers. And we get new people as well seeing Cabal. While if I do the streams, it usually just promotes the streams to the people who already, you know, are already watching the channel or already know about the channel. So I like to do the streams, but they're a little bit rarer occurrence, and they're gonna stay that way. You know? Up until we manage to grow where streams actually outperform the videos, and then yeah, we can just keep on streaming. Because you know, sometimes it's easier for me to stream because I can just play and interact with you guys. While I'm making videos, I'm just kinda in an eternal monologue. Just basically talking to myself. So sometimes, you know, it does require a little bit more preparation than the stream. And yeah, we'll see. Maybe with the webcam, maybe that's gonna change something, you know? Because usually streams are done with the webcam while videos are not. So we'll see. Maybe that's gonna be the switching stone or whatever. Because even the ad revenue is much worse for streams, which is weird. Because sometimes you spend like 4 hours on a stream and you make like €1 for that. Well, sometimes you just spend 1 hour making a video and you get like 3 to 4 euros. You know what I mean? If you're uploading every single day, it really stacks up. Because when I used to do only streams, I pretty much earned nothing from the ad revenue. At one point, I was like, maybe I should just demonetize it myself. Just peel off the band-aid. Oh, yeah. But I think a mix of a little bit of this, a little bit of that is the best strategy to go for now. And we'll see if things change later. Yeah, I'm more than happy to switch over. But if you do the streams, you make your community stronger. Yes. But if you do the videos, you attract new people, so you make the community bigger. You see what I mean? That's why I think, you know, learning the best freaking balance between the two is gonna be the key to YouTube, you know? Also now, like, I'm much happier because I'm working full-time as well. Remember the days when I was unemployed and this was basically my only source of income? Well, at that point it was really hard. Because, you know, like, you're already lacking financials and you're not even progressing anywhere with the streams. But now it's completely different, you know, I'm not too worried about the money. It's more of just like a hobby that I'm extremely happy that I actually have this position, even. It took me 5 years, though. I recently got my 5-year celebration on YouTube. And all I want is a freaking silver play button. Just so I can have something to put on the wall, you know? I'm not even sure what you need to do to actually get it. Alright? Second time I ever watched YouTube Short. First time was still your stream, but this is very enjoyable. Yeah, I mean, streams are very enjoyable for me as well, you know? Mainly for the fact that I'm not alone talking to myself. That's the biggest thing, why I enjoy doing the streams. Oh. Plus, we already get good quality on the stream, so it's very nice. Guys, do you remember when we used to stream at 720p? We used to stream like this for like years, man. It took me so long to actually upgrade the internet. That's because I've been unemployed for like so long. The way I used to manage my finances, I would go abroad, work there like maybe as a plumber or something, and bring back a couple thousand and then live off it as long as I can to progress the YouTube as much as I can, and then when I'm out of money I have to go to abroad again. But that's not the life I want to live. And now like I'm learning editing as well. I think that's gonna be the biggest jump in the channel. If I can actually make very enjoyable videos to watch with like high quality of editing. And it's gonna take me a while to learn, but you know, it's nice to learn something new. Because all the editing I know now is just making cuts and that's it. You know, but making cool transitions and cool effects and like B-rolls and stuff like that, there's so much to learn in the editing space, you know? And I think if... Whoa! Shoot! Let's freaking go. I haven't seen this in a long time. Thank you for providing something very relaxing to listen and watch while I work. Man, thank you so much. Can I put a like on this one? Yeah, there we go. Very nice, very nice. Actually, yesterday I had a new idea of what I can also bring to the channel. And basically yesterday we had a huge storm in Lithuania. So it was very hard to sleep because literally it felt like the roof is gonna fall off. And what I did is I put like some frequencies on my headphones, overhead headphones, just like to relax my brain a little bit. And it worked really well. Like I've read about it a bit more. And I thought, man, you could actually, as long as you know the frequency, you can make like a very nice kind of, how to say this, ambient noise to sleep on. Alright, and I read about it that it's actually very beneficial for your brain if you do it in the right way. So for example, YouTube already has the ability of a sleep timer. So what I did yesterday, I put like a 5-hour delta wave mix with no ads, nothing like that, just to sleep. And man, it was so relaxing, I cannot believe it. I read about it that if you do it throughout the whole night, it actually does more harm to you than good. Because at that point, it already starts disrupting your REM sleep. And I thought, maybe what if I can make custom like videos like this just for people to listen at night? You know, they obviously would be not monetized, so you wouldn't get ads or anything like that. And I would use those videos for me as well to sleep. And it would be extra videos anyways, you know. We have one guy who's really handy with audio, and maybe we can make something special there. I don't know, it would be fun, I think. How did you click your BM3 skills? Your screen doesn't have BM3 skills, and when you're BM2, there's no casting. Normal skills. So, for the BM3, we do have this auto synergy combos. This is only a Play Cabal thing, custom made. So you can pick the combo that you want, pick how much fatal attacks to use, and it's gonna do it automatically. That's why here I just keep it empty. Alright? And for the BM2, it works just like an official, to be fair. Exactly the same. We have auto BM3 skills. Oh yeah, you're basically explaining the same thing. And that's what I'm saying, this is custom for Play Cabal, which is like, yeah, very nice. Oh yes, I love the new sleep timer feature in YouTube, helps me relax so much. Yeah, like once I've learned about it, I was like, man, that's super nice. You know, you could do it like set a sleep timer for like 30 to 45 minutes. So it's gonna auto turn off. While if we were make these videos, we would make them 2 hours long just in case. But we would expect people to log off after like 30 minutes or something like that. I don't know, like first I would make it for myself, just use it for myself as an unlisted video. And if it helps me, yeah, why not release it? Make it like another fun thing in the channel. Holy freaking moly, man. Holy freaking moly. Ooh, so much dopamine today. Ugh. Wow, Play Cabal is better than C. Isn't Play Cabal kind of... Because we have these new C people over here, as you can see. If you go to C, I always stay on channel 2, but if you actually want to see how like populated this game is, you need to go to C servers. Because C servers or C channels, they are always full. They are always full. I personally just love to stay on channel 2 for whatever reason. Just my lucky channel, you know? I was already listening to random videos on YouTube to fall asleep to. Killed my iPhone's 13 battery life, but the new feature came right when I upgraded to iPhone 16, so my battery health is safe now. Yeah. This is completely true. It's not gonna drain your phone, and it's not gonna be any wear and tear with the sleep timer. So that's why it's super nice. Before, when I tried to lucid dream, and I have lucid dreamed quite a few times to be fair in my life, which I'm very happy about, I used to put those 8-hour mixes on my headphones and I would listen through it throughout the whole day. I mean, throughout the whole night when I'm sleeping. And only later I realized it's actually not very beneficial for your brain because it keeps disrupting your REM sleep just little by little, you know? So you don't get that good quality of sleep. But the idea you had is very nice. I'd definitely be a watcher. Yeah, that's like I would be, you know, the main customer of these videos myself. So, you know, if you just give me like a couple months to make like something custom like that, and then maybe a month for me to just actually try it out, then we can actually release for everyone. Is there like a raining storm outside? Man, my throat is killing me, man. Holy moly. So what do you guys think? Maybe we do another stream on the New Year's morning? Ugh. I'll need to go and get some food, make some tea, a lot of tea to be fair. By the way, I saw some streams regarding your understanding that the double wing XP from dungeons. Oh yeah, I still don't understand it. Because during the events, we do have double force wing. We just doubled the number of resets. Oh, that's what it means. Okay. This is basically what Scylla is talking about. Because yeah, the Force Wing XP is doubled, right? And what that doubling means is that you can actually do more of these dungeons. It used to be 6 per day, now it's 12. Here it's 12 as well. Yeah, I actually have been running these every single day, to be fair. Whenever I have a chance. It's finally nice to have that cleared up. Maybe do it on January 1st in afternoon. I assume some people will be tired, plus want to watch Stranger Things final episode. I don't watch Stranger Things, so I don't know. What, is it like premiering on the New Year's or something like that? I mean, I'm not supposed to be hungover on January 1st. I'm only planning to get 2 beers. And in the span of 4 hours, I should be good to drive. More than good to drive, to be fair. I mean, yeah, I could do it on January 1st, even. I have off until January 5th. So we can do it on January 1st if you prefer that date more. Yeah, we can do it. Cabal NA. No, this is Play Cabal. If you want to check it out, we do have the message pinned where it says joining Play Cabal. Yeah, just click that link and it's gonna bring you to the game. Bro, giving 50 million to newbie friend would not be a problem, right? I mean, it's like, how to say this? As long as you don't abuse it, yeah. If you give like 50 million every single day, you know, it's a little bit sketchy, but yeah, I mean, a little gift like that, it's, I think Krava has mentioned it before, like, they don't wanna prevent people from just like gifting stuff to other people. The thing is that some people are actually gonna take advantage of it, and for example, use like RMT or some kind of trade, like shady tactics, and they're gonna cover it up as gifts. You know what I mean? But yeah, 50 million, that's more than fine. For sure. I'm confident enough to say it. Normally I like to double check before confirming it, but yeah, this one is completely fine. Yep, premiering on 31st. Okay, so yeah, let's do it on January 1st then.
Don't think about what comes after or what came before.
Bro, I give 2 newbie guys 50 mil and I'm broke right now. Maybe you shouldn't have done it if you're broke from 100 mil. But yeah. Later on, I kind of want to make a little bit more events. Bruv, look at my guild, 50 active players. That's crazy. If you know the story behind the Milky Way, we started very, very strong, right? Because we had, bro, I can't believe I forgot his name. Basically, we had a really strong guild manager. And he basically made this... And we had a lot of active players in the guild as well. So we managed to reach Milky Way to level 12 and what's not, but at one point, all of them left. Literally within 3 days, all of the active players left. And I thought, you know what, maybe this is the end of Milky Way. And people were like, oh man, like we want to stay in your guild, but it's not working out and what's not. And I basically had this idea that, you know what, it doesn't matter to me, I'm always gonna just stay in this guild. Even if I'm like the only person here. And it was pretty rough time for Milky Way. It took us a long time to bounce back. It took us maybe 1 month, maybe 2 months to bounce back from that, because this guild has been dead for quite a while. After all of the people left, literally within 2-3 day period. If they did it over like a month period, we would have been fine. But it kinda caused it. Nemo was one of the very good guild managers as well, but there was the other one. I confuse his name with Tiffers, but he's not Tiffers. The very first one that I hired, and he was basically in charge of all of the other guild managers. Twinkie, Tinty. It was Tinty. Very good guild manager as well. We did had a little bit of falling out, you know, just because maybe sometimes like the chats were a little bit like, you know, maybe not, I couldn't stream with basically having my chat open. So we had a little bit of falling out. And yeah, then all of the people left. I thought the guild is gonna be destroyed, but then quit. This freaking guy. This freaking guy is the sole purpose that we already bounced back. I mean, like, this guy just saved the whole freaking guild. Yeah, Tinty, Nemo, Hope are in the other guild. It was me, Cheng, there we go, yeah. Yeah, and all of them left. It was very hard time for Milky Way. And I know that a lot of other people kind of stepped up temporarily. I know Delaney was also a guild manager, he did a good job, but, you know, they expressed the same thing. It's like, we are very active players and we want to be in a very active guild. While my kind of goal for this guild is to be newbie friendly. We don't judge anyone by combat power here. You know what I mean? Everyone is welcome. Activeness is basically like the main thing here. And Quit alone fixed the whole guild. He stepped up, he started doing guild dungeons, he started inviting people, promoting. All of this is done by one freaking person. You know what I mean? And if it's not for this guy, man, we wouldn't be at this point. Having 50 active players, you know? And almost a full guild. Once we fill up the guild fully, we'll check if there's any people who have been away for like a month or two, you know? But yeah, man, this freaking MVP right here helped us bounce back, and now we're already a proper guild again. So that's very nice. I forgot about the server being so strict. I gave my friend who started playing today 50 million plus Potion of Honor 6 pieces. Again, like, helping out is not forbidden. You know what I mean? It's part of the game. It's just that some people might take it as advantage, you know? And they might cover up like billions of ALs worth of transfers as gifts, you know, which can potentially destroy the enjoyment of other people. So what they're doing, the devs, what are they doing here? It's a very hard job. If I ever had like a chance to run a server, it would be super hard for me to actually do like as good of a job as they're doing. Wait, is the stream actually going down? Holy moly. Okay, no, it's fine, but we did drop some frames. So yeah, we must appreciate it. You know, I think that's why the server is so strong looking. But yeah, guys, I think we're gonna end today's stream. So I think it's final, right? We're gonna do another stream on January 1st in the afternoon. So maybe if you're hungover, you still have time to maybe get some coffee, get some prune juice, you know, grab a quick shower and then join the stream as well. Because yeah, I will be free, and well, if I have the opportunity, I would love to make more streams, you know? Yeah, I think it is final. I think people are happy with that. Alrighty, guys, so thank you so much for watching. Now, as always, if you do want to play Cabal for yourself, I think all of people right here are already playing Play Cabal, but I do have my ref link in the description. Just click it, try it out, give it a go. If you love it, I'm sorry for that. You know, because you're gonna be playing this game for years to come. Thanks, bro, wanna watch you again. Yeah, on January 1st, right? And then tomorrow, other days, we'll be making videos. Throughout the Christmas period, I have increased the length of the videos. Like at least 30 minutes. Because I think in this holiday period, we need a little bit more content, you know? And if you guys like it, and my YouTube algorithm shows that you definitely do like it, I'll keep more episodes like 30 minutes long, you know? Because some people thought about maybe 15 minutes is like the perfect time, but it seems like 30 minutes is actually a good amount of time for an episode. So yeah, guys, I will see you live on January 1st, and every single other day I will be on the game farming and also making videos for you guys. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.